side of town where the hits going down. Pagani booms pulled up to the scene, which is looking like Queens, no paladins around. Security gollops checking purses at the door. The Don's daughters turning sweet 164. Ain't nobody never crashed a wizard party this cash in the barony before. Trying to move on a block, they rigged a carpet bomb. My magic wand's a clock, I'm here to kill the dawn. Firepower, hex, seal skin spell. Potion of Bacardi, send this party to hell. Step off the carpet and descend, I'm a feather fall. The goddess move too slow to defend anyone at all. My hexes boost my reflexes, I'm so fast it's tragic. Gotta switch on my wand, cast it full out of magic. Witches run for brooms, where my minions have been lying in wait. I guess they took the bait, up from hidden tombs. Scalar witches rise up, sent to fight back, but I'm on the attack. I spot the master necromancer with my arcane sight. A 9mm hex puts him down for the night. Scalar witches out of control, undead and hungry for souls. Now they just wanna fight. That's a right, collateral damage ain't a consequence. I ain't got no conscience, I'm here for violence. Endless mana pots, bottomless mag. Smash through a window, let's put this down in a bag. Step into the hall, bring an in on the whole wizard ball. Wizard ops too slow to defeat anyone at all. My hexes use my reflexes, I'm so fast it's tragic. Gotta switch on my wand, cast it for a lot of magic. Matches burn it down, all the spells in the realm can't stop the flames, watch it disintegrate. I'm dodging hexes from every direction, it's pure perfection to witness me operate. The Don's calling on every spell he's got in his head to smite the maniac intruder that wants him dead. But he's not fast enough and can't cast enough to kill me before I feel it with lead. Spit his final verse, put the capo in a hearse. I ain't here to die, so I cut his throat mid-curse. Inlets, bullets, one sin, make it hurt from beginning to the end, then put him in the dirt. Step into the air, I don't care, SWAT team's already there. Secret wants and tones, too slow for me anywhere. My hexes boost my reflexes, I'm so fast it's tragic. Gotta switch on my wand, cast it for a lot of magic. Spit his final verse, put the capo in a hearse. I ain't here to die, so I cut his throat mid-curse. Inlets, bullets, one sin, make it hurt from beginning to the end, then put him in the dirt. Step into the air, I don't care, SWAT team's already there. Secret wants and tones, too slow for me anywhere. My hexes boost my reflexes, I'm so fast it's tragic. Gotta switch on my wand, cast it for a lot of magic.
Hello, everyone. Why am I yawning? Fuck off! Stop yawning! Hello, everyone. It is I, 21, back at it. So, yeah, was it yesterday? When the fuck did we do that panel with Hussy? That wasn't yesterday. That was a couple days ago. So, Carrie reacted to it. I haven't seen any of this yet, so I want to go over it, see what she had to say. Because I'm sure she has such great things to say about it. Such great things. Totally won't be hypocritical or start screaming or anything like that. So let's get into this. Hello?
Hold on. I was muted? Why was I muted? Hold on. Can y'all even hear me? Jesus. We're starting off rocky already. I don't know why I was muted, but anyway. How y'all doing? I
Feel
hope
free to
you're
drop
doing
the Carrie
good
bingo in the
this
chat.
morning. I was gonna stream yesterday, but y'all, I am like, it's honestly starting to get a little bit tiring. Okay, because Hussy is like a fucking broken record at this point. I mean, every fucking stream, it's the same fucking thing. And I just like, how many
Remind you of anybody?
times do we need to hear this shit from anybody, including me? Right? Like, I'm just like, oh my god, it's enough. But again, this is the thing. We're never going to have a time period where Hussy is not going to be coming on daily with dumb shit, because again, I don't know anybody
Good to have you,
on
Tim Tam.
here in
Tam
this
Tam
community
Tam.
that
Excuse me, Jesus.
depends as much on YouTube money to pay their bills and like live as he does, right? I know I don't. Is making money a plus when you do this? Of course. I'm not acting like that's not the case. But if I was to get demonetized, if I was to get terminated, if I was to any of these things were to happen to this channel, I would be okay. Do I want that to happen? No, but I would be okay. I
This bitch is one divorce away from begging on YouTube, fucking Shady or Riv style. Come on.
and I don't think I need to even explain to most of you that if that happened to Hussy, it will be earth shattering. Okay? So you would think maybe he would be a little more careful about shit, but that ain't ever gonna happen either. Then again, why should he, right? Because he's had 10 fucking channels that have gotten terminated. He just comes back. So he'll be back regardless, but it'll hurt. It'll hit him where it hurts, which is the pocketbook,
Shut
right?
the fuck up, Reggie.
But
Shut the fuck up.
that's why it's a lot of, repeating and looping and that shit because he doesn't have anything. He has nothing. And it's so obvious by some of the streams that he's been doing lately, especially in regards to Gigi. Like the only shit that he can do is bring up stuff from years ago. And by the way, Hussy, all of the things that you've tried to point out and bring up in regards to Gigi, all of this shit happened when you were still cool with him and friends with him. You weren't calling any of this out then. You weren't trying to make a big deal of
You know what's really funny? She wasn't calling. Wait, hold on. Yanni. Back up! She wasn't going after Hussy for any of this shit before they stopped being friends. She's being a hypocrite.
about him talking one time about calling CPS, even though he didn't do it, unlike you, who just is constantly calling authorities on people. But because he talked about it
Everyone
years
bully
ago, one
Reggie in the
time,
chat. Everybody
we're
bully
gonna turn
Reggie.
that into fucking 10 streams about it. Don't nobody give a shit what Gigi did 4 or 5 years ago. I know I don't. Frankly, I didn't even care about what you did, Hussy, and I still don't. Even though I know you have all kinds of messy and problematic shit back there. I am aware of that. But the point is, really, it's not about any of that, right? It's about what you're doing now. That's
That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. She has brought up plenty of his old streams. That is some fucking bullshit.
the problem. So, if you're going to clap back at people, can't you at least find something they did in, I don't know, since 2026 began? Something like that. Do you only have shit from years ago? And then on top of that, anything he does
That is rich. That is rich coming from the fucking Shandy reactor who was watching fucking years old streams every fucking day. Oh my god.
show usually, whether that be Gigi, me, whatever, he's got to play someone else's shit. He cannot do research. He cannot put together a stream and actually just go and react to a person's words.
Again. Oh my god. This is just pure fucking hypocrisy. Every sentence she is describing herself.
He's got to play another reactor reacting, and then he'll react to that because he's fucking lazy. I don't know. And I knew this a long time ago because most of you are probably well aware that when I used to go, he talks about, oh, and she would come on my channel and take over. Bitch, you would hand the fucking reins over so that you could just sit there and, I don't know, scroll on your phone, do whatever the fuck it is you do when you have other people up on panel doing all the work for you.
That's
You
true,
didn't
Reggie.
mind
That's
then.
true.
Now I'm taking over. Bitch, please. You were so happy to have somebody taken over, especially me. Because what? I know where to pull everything up, the receipts, all that. You've said this before. So if you try to say it differently now, I mean, you can, but clearly that's not what you actually thought or believed because you've made a point of saying that many times in the past about me. How impressive it is. I can just pull up these receipts and all this kind of shit, right?
By the way, I want to say real quick, I don't know if I've said this already. If Hussy starts a GoFundMe to to go after Carrie, please um do not feel obliged to do so just because you watch me. I would personally not recommend giving that man a fucking dime. Just wanted to put that out there.
right? Because when you actually are doing shit on your own and looking, so you get used to that. You get used to saving things and do it. He don't do any of that shit. He depends on other people. Did you hear Storm rage quit in his stream yesterday afternoon because people were attacking her in the chat and he did nothing? What? Oh boy. Oh.
No. No one was attacking her in the chat. Storm rage quit because I was in the chat. And I've been critical of Storm because she said some fucked up shit. And I didn't protect her in the chat, so she decided that it was a horrid attack that was just so mean.
Boy, I didn't hear that. But that is hilarious. I don't know why Storm, why would you expect anything else from this man? And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna feel bad for you. Not one person. And if there was a chance, like normally, I might would give somebody like this a second chance, right? Because I was stupid and supported Hussy for a certain period of time as well. So I don't want to really like drag people for that because then, it would be kind of hypocritical, right? But she, of all people, no, no, you can't claim ignorance. And on top of that, it really didn't matter to me. If I took away everything that had to do with things that you supported that Hussy did, right? It still wouldn't change the fact that when you lashed out at someone because you were angry that they had the nerve to talk to someone you didn't like, you immediately went to that person who has lost a child due to suicide and immediately made sure to tell them they would never see that child in heaven. So, frankly, I don't
Yeah, that's why we fucking called out Storm. Fuck Storm.
give a shit about anything else. Anyone who can say something like that is not someone I want to interact with or be around in any capacity because that is going so fucking low. And again, this was someone who she considered a best friend that she did that to. Who again didn't fucking bash her or drag her or anything. Literally said not one bad word about her or Hussy. All she did was talk to someone that they don't like. And that justified all of it. So, Storm, you deserve
Oh yeah, Giga. That's the fucking big thing with her. She said that she fucking went to Kyler and said that when you die you won't be seeing your dead kid in heaven. And when she got called out on it, she got all pissy and was like, "I'm not interacting with 20. I'm not going anywhere where 21 is." Meh.
whatever you get, and you better just fucking put up with it because I can promise you, you won't be welcome here, and I highly doubt you'll be welcome in anybody else's chat at this point.
And may I add, Hussy defended that. Hussy defended what Storm said. So
You are where you belong with the rest of the fucking trash. So enjoy. That's what you wanted to do. That's who you wanted to defend, and that's the behavior that you have participated in. So you don't see any problem with it. Then shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Now you want someone to defend you? But when I was being called a drunk and all kinds of shit and expected, I don't know, for my friend to give a fuck, not even defend me, but just like, I don't know, maybe not blame it on me and say it was my fault that fucked up shit got said about me in his chat because I didn't block the person. Not the person for saying it, but me for not blocking it. You guys were all cool with that and saw no and said I was the fucking problem, right? And you got up there and you sucked up to Fallon and all that shit too, even knowing that you and Kyler and Fallon all went at each other like a month ago and hated each other and were coming to me bitching about each other. But the second I left the community, you hopped on together onto Hussy's panel to say how Carrie was the problem, right? It's so strange
You
because
are a
I've been
problem.
gone for how long now? And it seems to me, I don't know, maybe I'm just, looking at things from one point of view and people can tell me if they see this, but if anything, your shit has gotten more toxic since I left. It's gotten worse, not better. If I was the
That shit, dude. Jasmine Stone. Yep. Yep. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yep.
problem, then things should have started to resolve, right? By now, because I've been gone for a while. But in the Kyler shit, that didn't have anything to do with me. I didn't try to get Kyler to come on my channel and talk shit about you guys. I didn't fucking do that. She didn't come to me. She made that none of that went down had anything to do with me. So if I'm the problem, why are these things continuing to happen? It's almost like, I don't know, like Hussy's the problem? It's almost like that. So, but we do have a couple of things here, okay? Because it's not just Hussy that I want to talk about this morning, but it's going to be a big part of it. But if any of you are familiar with Mistress Dissection, I've talked about her quite a bit. Her and her boyfriend, Dr. Spock, the Tweakers, they were live just a little while ago. And normally I don't even give it a passing glance. For some reason this morning, I thought, you know what? Let's just see what
Yeah,
they're
I'm
saying.
retarded. I'll bet money on it right now.
At Reggie Cochran 69420 super chatted $5. I told Storm that they were doing a 2-for-1 bullet buffet and she should join. She didn't like that. Of course this was in Minecraft.
Right, in Minecraft, yeah. Dude, we gotta get more people playing Minecraft. Come on. Thanks for the super chat, Reggie. I appreciate it. How you doing, Kelly?
Because I haven't heard anything from them in a while. And they have been saying a lot about me. So I figured maybe we'll see if they're still talking about any of that. And when I went to
Like
watch,
just a couple minutes ago, when you called Jeans a bitch, it hit me differently. Like I feel like
Thank you so much, Rabbit Old Bat, from member for 1 month. Hello, 21 in chat. How you doing, Rabbit Old Bat?
I don't know if any of you saw that a little while ago, but apparently they had a run in with the law, okay, with the cops, and the cops were not happy with them apparently. And they're now Mistress Dissection is claiming police brutality and saying that but police brutality on a disabled person, and then went live and was like talking about all of it, and then basically she was like talking about how she don't give a fuck and that she'll meet this bitch, talking about the cop in the Kmart parking lot and beat her ass and all of this kind of shit. um Carrie, remember Crystal? Yes, I do remember Crystal. Yeah, if you mean Crystal Station, because I do remember her. Yes, I do. Chelsea, how are you doing? um but so we might watch that because is she okay? I haven't seen her online. She doesn't stream that much. I think it's because where they've lived, and living with other people, a lot of the people do not allow them to stream because, and frankly, they don't need to. I mean,
Oh, I
don't get me
don't
wrong. I
care.
love Crystal Station content. She
Don't
cracks me the fuck up.
care.
But
I don't
they
care.
tend to dox themselves like badly a lot. And when you're living with other people, they don't want to have to deal with that. So I think most of the places that they've been at, they are there's rules that they cannot do that. They can't stream. So again, I think that they're doing pretty good though. I mean, she pops up every now and then, and seems to be, doing pretty good. So, all right, we'll get to the Mistress if we have time. I'll get to the Mistress Dissection shit too, and we'll watch her talk about this police brutality because I'm interested about that. But anyway, when they were live, the boyfriend, Dr. Spock, was freaking the fuck out because at one point when she started bragging about beating somebody's ass, um, and saying how she already did it once to this other person in the Kmart parking lot and she'll do it again and meet her up there and all this shit. And he started freaking out and was like, "What the fuck are you doing in the stream? In the stream. You're going to get us in trouble in the stream." And she was like, "Oh my God." And then ended it really quick. I'm like, "Oh, Jesus, this is getting wild." And in the midst of all of this, on stream, went to go wake.
In the midst of all this. Oh my god, it's midst. In the midst of all this. This bitch really just said in the mist.
Up her child for school. I'm like, these motherfuckers got a kid living in there acting like this? That blew my mind. I didn't know they actually had a child living there. Like, that's kind of scary. But anywho, we'll get back to it. So, what I want to start with, because God, there's a lot. It's hard to keep up lately. It is. And, but I think that a good place to start, or what I want to make sure that we do go over, is Hussy going on 21's channel the other day. Because, wow, that was something. We're going to go over that first, and then we'll
Come on, Carrie. How come you didn't hop on panel? How come you didn't hop on panel? Come on. I would have let you on.
we'll see what we're going to do from there. Because my mom is still here. It was early. She's not awake yet. So I was like, you know what? Let me jump on for a little bit and say hi. But it probably won't be a really long one either. But all right, let's see here.
Magic car, the convertible.
Oh Jesus Christ, what is this? All right, let's skip this.
That's some badass music right there. That's what that is.
Time you hear it coming, now you know that it's too late. By the place that you hit pumping, I have come to seal your fate. I put the soft top
Oh my God, this is what is this?
on a race, yo, town.
If anybody in the chat likes this, forgive me. Don't take offense, but I'm sorry. What is this?
In the sky, watch it burn to the ground.
You leave burial goods alone. We love burial goods.
I put the soft top down, gonna raise your town. Watch me high in the sky, watch it burn to the ground.
No.
Okay, I think they're doing the stream so
Good God.
that people can panel up since
Terrible.
Hussy has requested the link. All right, I'm gonna set some ground rules. He's in the backstage. Some real quick ground rules. Okay, I think the big one.
Ground rules.
Don't do what you did last time. No docs and no hate.
21, I don't understand. You're not dumb. You know he does not give a fuck about no rule. Are you serious? Stop. And stop acting like you care. He doxed you on your own stream and you let him back up. Because you, 21, are desperate for attention just like Hussy.
You also doxed me several times, and I would have let you on panel. So again, you can't talk. You can't call about for that.
That's why you're willing to be fake nice to him. And he's dumb enough that he falls for it. But I digress.
Hate speech. Hussy, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How about
But
you?
just a couple minutes ago, when you called Jeans a bitch, it hit me differently. Like, I feel like...
Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months, the Zodiac. 21's biggest fan. Congrats on 20k views on your short, homie. Thank you. I appreciate that. We hit 21k views, and then it kind of dropped off. So, the perfect amount of views.
I'm okay, a little hungover, but Nothing.
Oh, I like rap and stuff, Frankie. I just don't know what that was. Whatever that was just didn't sound good to me.
Nothing too bad.
So what's up? Why'd you want a link?
Well, you've asked me to come on. You've emailed me to come on, so I'm kind of bored. I figured I'd come on for a few minutes, but no one on panel except just us.
Hussy, why? Or, like, isn't it weird? Like, did you decide to come on here with your serious straight voice? Because who is this? Hussy's like, I'm rocking like this, but well, I'm bored.
The fuck is a serious
You've
straight voice?
emailed me to come on, so I'm kind of bored. I figured I'd come
Kinda
on for a
bored.
few minutes, but no one on panel except just us.
Have you have you watched the Fresh Garbage stream from last night?
No, I don't want to watch it today. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Oh,
Well,
why?
You said something real interesting on it.
Mm.
You said that you are going to call the CPS and continue to call CPS on
And
AJ.
I did cover this part, I think, right? What he did when he went on Fresh Garbage's panel. I think I covered that on my last stream, right? I'm pretty sure that I did, where he was like talking about how he was going to keep calling the cops on AJ and all that.
Yeah, I'm retarded.
Hopefully,
I'll bet money on it right now.
Ed Hennessy Granger super chatted $2. I don't think he was hungover, still drunk.
Honestly, I think he was probably drinking as the stream went on because he just got more and more incoherent.
I did. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long week, okay? Well, actually, it's the beginning of a new week. But anyway, I digress again. Let's get to this.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make it. I promise. We're gonna get through a video. Shut the fuck up.
I was mad, and
He was mad.
do believe that her streaming for 20 hours, 25 hours.
What? Means what?
I feel like since she has a daughter, that's kind of neglecting her daughter.
No.
And I think her behavior.
No. Number one, Hussy, you aren't a parent. You've never been a parent. Who are you to speak on anything like this? You don't know, sir. You don't know. You've never had to do it. Okay, so that's number one. But number two, you know damn well that there is a second parent in that house. So regardless, if AJ is on streaming 24 hours a day, there is another parent in that home. So why would that be a sign of neglect if there is another parent there? Not to mention, this is not a baby or a toddler. This is a teen. So she doesn't need people to, be watching her every move. Either.
21's in the chat. 21's in the chat.
So, Hussy, you are assuming a lot of things here. And I can promise you this. If you call CPS with that, they will laugh at you. They will not investigate that. I can promise you. If that's what you're coming to them saying, I think this person needs to be investigated because they streamed for 20 hours, they're going to say, and? That's not neglect. That's not abuse. Is there
Yeah,
another
I'm
parent
retarded.
in the
I'll
home?
bet money
Is there
on it
all
right
of
now.
At Reggie Cochran 69420 super chatted $2. I hope she responds to my super chatter Hussy.
Honestly, if she fucking gets to this stream, this shit is 4 fucking hours long. Holy shit.
these things matter? It's so obvious that you are doing it to threaten and harass because you have nothing else and you are miserable and bitter and you want some revenge. So you are calling authorities on people. That's all it is, and it's harassment. And you continue to do it on a daily basis, and then you come and brag about it on a daily basis. It's just like at this point, I mean, Hussy, there's so much that to prove that what you are doing with this lawsuit stuff is total fucking harassment. And the stream that you did yesterday, I'll show a little bit of that because all you did was go off about me for over an hour and threaten me countless times and say I need to get an attorney. I'm being sued. I'm this. You do not have the right, Hussy, to use the legal system and weaponize it to harass.
Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if he can actually sue her. She's in fucking Alabama. He's in New York. I don't even know if fucking Maxwell has jurisdiction there. I don't know. I don't know.
People. You do not have the right to do that. Do you actually think that when a judge sees this and he sees how many times you threatened me with this and over, and you've already said on top of that, you came to me and said on a stream weeks ago now, you have 48 hours to remove that post on your community tab or else I'm taking legal action, right? Didn't you do that? I didn't take it down. And you didn't take legal action. You need to go and look up the criteria for a vexatious litigant, Hussy. You really might want to do some research on that. Because one of the criteria to that is not only that you're the nonstop threats, but that you're threatening it and then you don't follow through. That's when it does become harassment because it's clear you're just saying it to try to intimidate someone without actual intent to file a lawsuit. And the other two people that you have claimed to sue this or serve with paper, neither one of them has it went anywhere. You served these people, but or well, we tried to with G-Man, but you didn't even do that right. So I don't know what's going on with that. But with the other one, it's like you literally you did this, but you're not doing anything with it. When does the fucking when do we actually get to you and your attorney and depositions and these kind of things happening and going to court? I mean, this is you have been talking about this with Azria, like it's almost been a year. So, and then you also sued and filed something against Tragic, only then to turn around and drop it.
Remember when excuse me. Remember when Hussy was telling people how to call the cops on Azria and Carrie was right there with him on panel encouraging it? Remember that? Remember that?
Which is just more evidence that you were doing that to, harass him with it. Like that's what you don't get, and your lawyer is either so incompetent or just doesn't care because you would think he would be like warning you that like number one, you claim the reason you filed the thing against Tragic and then dropped it was because of statute of limitations. Why didn't your attorney know that before you fucking paid to file paperwork and sue this man?
He didn't pay. They had a fee. They had a fee waiver.
Is your attorney that incompetent that he didn't even know the statute of limitations had ran out until he tried to file something and then it got denied and you had to drop it? That's fucking embarrassing. And then turned around and fucked up the shit with G-Man and wasted money on that. Now you got to file that again because you didn't do it right. I mean, my God. This is just over and over and over again, and nothing is coming from it. You are 100% using this to harass people. And I also make sure I want to talk to Maxwell at this point, Hussy, because if I get a call from him, the first thing I'm going to say is, what is going on with this GoFundMe that your name is attached to, sir? Do you know that your client has told people that that money that got refunded through the courts that you have it and you didn't give it to him? Because
Oh my god, he didn't get refunded, dipshit. Oh my god. Again, he didn't get refunded. Fee waiver does not mean that they gave money to Maxwell. Oh my god, she's such a fucking idiot.
guess what, Hussy? That accusation you made, do you know how that could actually cause Maxwell to be in serious hot water if he did not refund that money to you? He's not allowed to take a payment for a service twice.
He works on contingency. He only gets paid after the suit. Oh my god.
Okay? So if that money, that $1,200 that you got on a GoFundMe went to him, and then he went and turned around and filed a waiver for the fee or whatever and gets that, that's not legal for him or you. That's not legal. He cannot take it twice like that. So if you're telling the truth and he didn't refund you that money, that's not good. And if he did refund it and you're lying about it, that's also not good. And if either one of you had half a brain, you'd be giving those people that money back and you'd be shutting that GoFundMe down quick. Because not only have you not given the money back, but it's still open and active where more people can download it. I'm not download it, but donate to it. So he's still got where other people can fucking give more money to something that he didn't need. You filed a fee waiver. Why is that GoFundMe still up? Why would you still have a GoFundMe up and live to where people can donate to something that you already got the money and it was already paid for? That doesn't seem like a problem. Whatever.
Behavior online is questionable, and when you have a child at home, it's a little worrisome.
What's worrisome about it? What is worrisome about a child being at home while a parent is streaming on the internet? Does AJ ever take breaks to walk away from the stream? Hussy, does she do that? Because I'm pretty sure she does. I've seen her do it. She doesn't say what she's going to do necessarily, but maybe go to the bathroom, get something to drink, or I don't know, check on her child.
Definitely something to drink.
Go give her child food or the things that they might need. Just someone streaming is not grounds for CPS to investigate for child neglect or abuse. Sir, you're crazy. You're delusional. And I don't think you're stupid enough to even actually call and try to report something like that. You just want to make AJ think that you might. That's all. It's intimidation. That's what you do. You weaponize authorities to harass and intimidate people. That's what you do. And then cry when authorities are sent to your house by someone, even though you have no problem doing that to other people. Should somebody call animal control on you because you're streaming for a long time during the day?
That's really funny. She says that because someone says that in the chat. That was a super chat.
I mean, how can you be taking care of your cat if you're streaming so much? See how fucking ridiculous that sounds?
Haven't the police already been called on her before?
Yes, by
She
him.
says that Hecate has called.
No, you called, and you said that you called. Multiple times. By the way, Hussy, don't play dumb. Do I need to pull up Fresh Garbage stream where you went on with AJ and said the shit? Because you said it. Like, he loves to rewrite history
For
on
a
this
well
shit.
worrisome.
You did call
Haven't the
authorities.
police already been called on her before?
She says that Hecate has called for a wellness check.
The difference between when Azria did it and you did it, Hussy, was Azria did it with her full chest. Say what you want about her, and I'm not saying she's a good person or that I like her, because clearly I don't. But she didn't fucking lie. She didn't do it the coward way. She put her motherfucking name on the line. Bet you don't do that.
Yeah.
Such a
think after
weird
something like
defense.
that, it'd probably be confirmed that
And that was not done to AJ that long ago. So if there was an issue, Hussy, don't you think that would have already been addressed when Azria did it? And you can't claim you don't know because you just referred to it and said that you knew she did do that. So why are you going to do it again? Unless you are just doing this to harass her. Seems like when the wellness check was called in the first place months ago, that would have been addressed. But you want to do this again. You want to accuse again, even though this has already been done. And nothing came from it. Because AJ isn't a bad mom. And Hussy, whether you like the woman or not, you need to stop attacking her parenting. And I participated in things like that when I was in your community as well, which is why I apologize to AJ. Because it wasn't right.
What's up, Tazzy?
What she does in the bedroom, all of that doesn't have anything to do with her kid. Stop it. As Fallon would say, stop it.
that doesn't need to happen. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. That doesn't need to happen in general. That just does not need to happen.
I mean, it's an opinion. I mean, what I'm saying is, hold on one second.
Oh my god, he's getting a phone
Somebody
call.
wants to come in your chat.
Oh my
And
god.
of course, they can't find the link because it's so fucking hard to find
Oh,
your channel.
I'm really glad this happens though, because I want you guys to witness here that David Anthony, one of Hussy's closest friends and confidants, and the person whose channel, or Hussy's channel and monetization through AdSense and everything is David's husband, right? Now, I want you to pay attention to what happens here by David. Because in my opinion, this is the kind of behavior that goes on over there that is a problem. And it ain't just
Hold
Hussy.
on.
Because David is participating in this shit too.
Copy. Okay, what were you saying?
Here's the thing. You also didn't list that as a reason for why you wanted to call.
That would be the reason, though.
But that's not what you said, Hussy. Your threat was that it was because she streamed too long. Or, no, I mean, this is what you're saying now, right? But what you said to her.
I love that. So she's about to call out David for transphobia because he was transphobic on stream. She is allowed so much transphobia in her fucking chat and in her community. The motherfucker that doxed me, who is still a mod in her chat, calls me like this filthy man, fucking trans faker and all this. She's had multiple mods say shit like that, including one of her top fucking co-hosts for a while, fucking TJ. So again, she's got no fucking room to fucking say anything about that.
Her was different. You said you were calling Department of Children and Families on her because her and her husband like to participate in choking during sex.
Why is Coco Melon tripping right now? I could not tell you, Buff. I could not tell you. Sizzle Spit, Dark War Survival. Isn't that yo, ain't that Rainbow Shine? Ain't that Rainbow Shine is what they said? That's Rainbow Shine? Whatever, Rainbow Shine. Heard you Sui baited.
That's what you said. You didn't say because she was streaming for 20 hours. So if it's because of that, why did you say it was for the choking? You need to make your mind up here, Hussy. Because it sounds to me like you're just trying to, throw whatever against the wall and see what sticks. G Finger, thank you so much for the super chat, hun. He's maybe playing the shanty game. He's drunk, threatening everyone, and then wakes up and pretends it never happened. He needs to rewatch before he goes to court the next time. Oh, spot on, G Finger. He doesn't. What he banks on, and I've seen this firsthand, that this is what he will do. Which although the mask is starting to slip, where he is getting pretty fucking brazen on his own channel too. But what he does is he does shit like this, right? Where he goes on panel on someone else's channel. And when he has said some of the most disgusting shit, when he's making these threats and things like, usually it's not on his channel, right? It's on someone else's, like Fresh Garbage. And he will bank on the fact that his audience is not going to see that. And then if he does get drunk on his own channel and shows his ass, whether that be on a pre-party stream where he gets intoxicated, whether that be one of these Uber rides that he decides to go live and stream when he's 3 sheets to the wind, whatever the case may be, the moment.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Sizzle Spit 86 says, I love it, but no, I'm Rainbow Shine's sister. Believe what you will, just be wary. Oh my god, this bitch is, oh my god. So Rainbow Shine is dead, and her sister has decided to come to the community to talk to everyone. You ran Rainbow offline, you will be happy to know later. God, fucking tweakers, man. You are a grown ass adult. Jesus Christ.
He is sober enough to realize what he did, he deletes it very quickly and then pretends it never happened. Montessor Lestrange, thank you for the Sunday. Appreciate that. So the Manic Monday meme writes itself.
Yeah, I'm
laugh out
retarded.
loud,
I'll
right?
bet money on it right now.
At Kelly 2039 super chatted $9.99. I find it so disturbing that Carrie and Hussy never seem sad about losing friends. Like if I lost a friend of 2 years, I would be heartbroken, but they seem so gleeful hating each other.
It's because they don't have friends. They have people that they use or talk to, and they they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Carrie's like, I don't trust anybody. And it's all the community's fault. I don't trust anybody. Oh god. Although she did cry for like 3 days because of criticism she got on stream.
Right? It's crazy around here. But Hussy, again, this whole fucking thing that you're doing, it's harassment. The only person in this community that I see consistently harassing anyone is you harassing other people. and including me. And you get your mods like David Anthony to do it too. Hey, David, quit
Rainbow Shine, you are a crazy person. You are a crazy person.
coming and commenting on shit on my channel to play dumb and be like, oh, this just stop. Just stop, okay? I don't know what you think you're doing or who you think you're fooling, or just stop. And if I'm such a horrible person, David, why then, after this situation with Buff went down, that you were there and witnessed, why did you say that I was in the right? Why did you say that you knew if someone came into my chat and was talking about Hussy like that, that I would never have put up with it? And how Hussy should have blocked Buff immediately when he said that. That's what you said. These were your words, David. Now you want to sing a completely different tune. Because then, when all that happened, you said all that, and you went even further and said how wonderful I am, nice I am, how my community is amazing, and there's so much love and positivity, and blah 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 blah. That was all bullshit, right? You were just what blowing smoke up my ass. Like, that's the thing about these people. You've said contradicting things. So, am I a bad person or am I a good person? And which should we believe? If you've said both, so when you were saying that for 2 years, that was a lie? Or now you saying something is that the lie? Which is the lie? Because both cannot be true. Oh, thank you for the flower, Pink Barbie, and thank you for the sunshine, Monisur. Am I saying that right? I hope I am. If not, I'm embarrassing myself.
Well, you said
I'm
Sorry.
not
last
saying
night
I'm
that it
gonna
was
call. I told her I was gonna call, but Gigi also
Monisur?
did say he's calling CPS on Yaba.
Oh my God! What does that have?
I
What does that have to do with you and AJ? Please, Hussy, keep it.
So I looked into that. So Gaining Ground made a regrettable message towards Hussy during one of whatever. I don't know if it was during lawsuit or whatever. But all he did was he messaged Hussy and just said CPS and never called anybody. Never called anybody. Didn't do shit about it. Like he and the next morning he gets a message from Hussy encouraging him to do it. and
Yeah, I'm
Gaining
retarded.
Ground
I'll
never
bet
did.
money on it right now.
Ed Hennessy Granger super chatted $2. A lot of saber rattling between these two.
Yep. But yeah, so Gaining Ground didn't fucking call anybody. That he didn't call. Well, he didn't call CPS. I don't know if he's called. I think there was a phone call between him and somebody, but as far as I'm aware, he didn't call the cops or CPS on anybody.
On fucking point. Let's stick to the task at hand. I don't
Also, thank
give
you
a
for the
fuck
super
about
chat.
what other people said about other people. And nobody else does either. Let's talk about you.
I don't know what the fuck
Everybody
that is.
likes to question him about that, right? So yeah,
I
move right on then.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Hi, Foiled
Yeah,
Boy.
unless he
Hope you're
gets
doing good.
questioned for the same things, then I shouldn't be questioned for them.
Oh, is that how it works?
Well, this is the first I'm hearing about. Carrie, you have made that same exact argument a million fucking times. Well, how come you haven't called out this person? How come you haven't called out that person? Huh? Like, you've done that a million fucking times. About it.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that how it works?
I got no idea.
yeah.
But
Oh, okay. Okay.
for right now, I've got you on panel, so let's focus on one thing at a time.
All right. Well, I've addressed it. That's why.
Oh, okay. Is that the new
Well,
rule?
last
I
night
don't
you
want to
said
like dissect into it.
Of course
I
you
think her
don't.
behavior online is questionable.
That's the problem, Hussy. You don't want to dissect into any of your bullshit. You want to dissect everyone else's, but never answer for yours. And shit don't work that way. It just don't work that way, okay? You are on here. You have a reaction channel. You are constantly calling people out. Now people can call you out too. It goes both ways. And that if you don't like it, then I don't know, maybe quit talking about everybody else. But as long as you're doing that, I don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. You're going to come on here and run your mouth, and everybody has the right to do the same back at you. It's as simple as that.
I think her streaming hours for 26 hours constantly looping about me is questionable. She
It's
also
not. It's
falls
not.
asleep on camera. She has a kid.
When's the last time that and falling asleep on camera, that might actually just be a flat out lie. Now, has she fallen asleep on a stream before? Yes. Has it been on camera? Not that I know of. I've never seen her fall asleep on camera. She has done it on a stream before. But we're talking about a stream when there's other people on panel and shit like that. And then she has like Greg up there and he kind of is talking and taking over and she kind of passes out. It's happened. But I don't know what that has to do with her kid. I still don't understand the correlation to that making her be a bad parent, but okay.
Kid in the house. All these things are questionable.
It's really not.
I don't
It's really
don't
not.
see how that's a reason to call
It's
CPS
really
on someone.
not.
All right. Well, you
And
know
I
what?
can promise you that if Hussy calls CPS with that, they will not be investigating that. They will tell him very quickly that's ridiculous.
I mean, if I was to call, that's what I would say to them. And if they don't find it a reason to do a check, then that's good.
They won't.
And
And
you
that's
said on stream
also not what you said. Again, you said it was over the choking.
that it was because of her bedroom activities.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I said that, but that's not, no. I mean, I don't think I need to bring that into it, but that is the 100% truth. I did not make that shit up.
If you don't think that you needed to bring that into it, then why did you bring it up? Oh, Evan Flo, thank you for the gold coin. Appreciate that. But why'd you bring it up?
I don't need to make shit up. I think AJ's behavior speaks for itself. It's very loud.
Then why are you talking about it? If you think her behavior speaks for itself, why are you constantly talking about it? You're contradicting yourself again.
very clear. And I don't need to. I mean, first of all, she's very, very creepy behavior in bed. To me, this is way beyond a fetish.
Hussy, you literally just told a story the other day about a man bringing in a bushel of fucking bananas and proceeding to shove them up your ass and then eat them out of your booty. Please tell me you are not trying to judge someone else and say that something that they're doing in the bedroom is inappropriate or creepy. I know that ain't you. I know that ain't you. Because I can promise you.
What the fuck is fucking Rainbow Shine, dude? I never said my sister was normal, but can you tell me your mental health report? I've been observing you all for a while. I could diagnose most of you. Just let me know. I'm here for you. Rainbow Shine, you fucking meth head. Oh my god. You know what? Feel free. Feel free to diagnose me. Go ahead. Oh my god, you're a fucking crazy person. I gotta hit the bathroom real quick, but I'm gonna let this play.
If you go and explain to authorities that this woman is into quote unquote choking, and then you say, and I'm into bananas being shoved in my ass and then ate out of it, which do you think they're going to think is more weird? Just wondering. Newsflash, choking is not even taboo at this point. Okay? A lot of people are into that. Not me personally. It is my thing. I don't like being tied up either. I have a little bit of like I don't like being like confined like that or whatever. Like it drive Michael will do this thing where he'll get on top of me and like put his knees on my arms and shoulders and shit and like have it to like have me in a hold where I cannot fucking move. I hate it. And that's why he does it to freak me out. Cuz he likes to torture me. And so, I'm sure Hussy's gonna need to call the authorities about that too, right, Hussy? Oh my god, did you hear her husband gets on her arms and holds her down? That's abuse. That's abuse. No, it's not. It's annoying, but it's not abuse. I remember Carrie snoring once. We were dying. Don't. What? Me? No. Granny, what are you talking? That never fucking happened. Ever. I don't snore. I also don't fart or poop. I'm a woman. I don't do these things, Granny. But thank you for the super chat. Falling asleep on a stream can happen, huh, Carrie? How dare you exposing me this way?
To me, this is psychological.
It's psychological,
And if I
right?
do understand that people consider being choked as like a trust thing, and they want to say it's normal, and maybe it is. It could be interesting. Hold on one second.
By the way, he was referring to me.
Bro, I'm back. What the fuck are they talking about? What the what the fuck is this bitch talking about? What the fuck? Bro. Fucking Rainbow Shine's going crazy. You're harassing someone that's not even online. Thank you guys. Most of what I see here is ignorance and bullying, to be frank. My sister is not online, you ignorant fucks. Keep it up. My legal statement is on my tab. I know your games, and you want to know who I am, but you never will. Also, bro, what the fuck is Carrie talking about? I don't like being tiny. What the fuck?
Because I said that. Because that is what it's about for people. Okay? So things like that. It's about, power, control, trust, all of these things. Again, am I into it? No. Now, I also, if you guys want to watch something interesting, another thing they brought up in Hussy's chat the other day, too, by the way, y'all. They said, oh, and don't forget that Carrie was a minor when her and Michael started dating. Yeah. They said that in his chat, too. Guess what? Yes, it's true. I was 16 and Michael was 18.
Whoa!
We're 2 years apart. Apparently, if you're even 2 years apart, 1 year apart, if the person is an adult and you're a minor, it's not appropriate and wrong, apparently. To date. To date. Because they always say that and then act like it's, against the law or like, no, it would only be that way if you were implying that I had sex with him, which I've never said that I did. Back then, obviously, I do know. Anyway, let's not.
I I I don't think I don't think that's legal. I think that's fine under the I don't know. That's that 2 year difference ain't shit, but what the fuck is she talking about?
Get into all of that. But like you're making a lot of assumptions already about that, number one. But number two, you're really, really trying to act like there is something inappropriate with a person who is 18 dating a 16-year-old. That's really what we're gonna do. Okay. Then a lot of people are in trouble, is what I'm saying, because holy shit. So apparently, only if you and your man or your woman were born in the same birth year is it appropriate. Apparently, okay.
Hold on.
Ugh.
That they normal. Did you block
Well, you're.
David?
Oh yes, I did.
Can you unblock?
So Hussy was getting irritated right there because once again, now David is bothering him. Mm-hmm. Did you hear
Yeah,
how
I'm
annoyed
retarded.
he
I'll
gets
bet
with his
money on it
friends
right now.
for
At Reggie Cochran 69420 super chatted $5. Most states where the legal consent age is 16. You have to be within 3 years of each other, so 16 and 19 are fine.
It was actually 16 and 18, so again, I don't know why she's trying to say, well, it was only illegal if no, it just wasn't illegal in general, dumbass.
every little thing. Listen to he's like, now you know I'm like getting so mad at David. Now you would think of all people, he would be minding his P's and Q's when it comes to David, since David has the ability to shut all of this shit down the moment he wants to. All he has to do is turn that monetization off and not give Hussy that money. You would think that Hussy would be a little more careful. Exactly how desperate are you, David, to be Hussy's friend? That you go above and beyond for this man. And he is irritated as hell because he has to deal with you bugging him while he's on panel. He can't put up with that. Even though you are literally the reason he is able to make money on here. And let's not forget that when Hussy would go on when we were friends and get drunk and start in with the love bombing and things that he did, when he would say those things, David would be right there. And like I've said, it would always make me feel very weird and uncomfortable because, in fact, here, hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We'll pull this up really quick. I'll give you an example. Make sure you're paying attention, David. This is for you. So these are the kind of things that Hussy has said.
Oh
And this
my
is
god, who
literally
cares?
on panel, on his channel, and David right there in the chat. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for the silver star. Appreciate
This is
that.
a damn disaster. Better.
It always
Wait for
does that
copyrighted
in
music.
some way.
I want to be able to earn ads.
I don't know what it is about shorts that they just cannot play.
Pay attention,
Here we go.
Fallon.
Here it is.
If there's one thing to take away from all of this, it's how quickly Hussy seems to move on from people he once claimed meant so much to him. The loyalty and admiration can seem unwavering, till they aren't.
You know what? I don't know where I would have been right now if it was not because of Carrie.
Oh.
I always have been the kind of person, even in my real life, to be on my own. But Carrie fell on my lap. She really did. She fell on my lap, and you know, I've been online long enough to know who's worth something in my life and who's not worth something in my life, and who I can help. And honestly, I would have been alone if it wasn't for Carrie.
So while being friends with David, while depending on David and his husband to literally be monetized and do all of this, these are the kinds of things he would say to me right there in front of David. If it weren't for Carrie, I would be alone. Be alone, huh? Do you hear that, David? Again, listen to this. Listen to this again.
She really did. She fell on my lap, and you know, I've been online long enough to know who's worth something in my life and who's not worth something in my life, and who I can help. And honestly, I would have been alone if it wasn't for Carrie.
I would have been alone. That's how much David means to him. That's about it. I mean, my God. And that's why it would make me very uncomfortable when he would say shit like that, because I'm like, oh my God, dude. If I was David, I would have felt some type of way hearing that shit. Like, what the fuck am I? That I'm doing all of this for you as your friend, and then you get up there and say that without Carrie, you'd be alone? What the fuck am I? Chopped liver? But David is so obviously so fucking desperate for a friend, I don't know, that he puts up with this shit. I don't get it, but hey, have fun, David.
Hold on. That they know.
Did you hear that? That's because David is texting him. Listen to how irritated he got with this.
Normal, and maybe it is. I mean, it could be interesting. Hold on one second. Hold on. That they know.
We
Like,
all
did
got
you
something
block
to
me?
do, Rainbow Shine.
But like just a couple minutes ago,
yes, I
when you
did.
called Jeans
Can
a
you-
bitch, it hit me differently. Like I feel like
Thank you so much, Mrs. Muddock, for becoming a member for 10 months. Hashtag Stay Mad Sweetheart 2026. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
He
Block
doxed me in my own chat.
What?
He doxed me in my own chat, so yes, he got
David,
blocked.
did you? Oh,
Oh,
he's hold on.
so wait. So let's get this straight. Hussy doxed 21 on 21's own panel. David doxed 21 in 21's own chat. David gets blocked. Hussy is still there and allowed to come up on panel. Interesting how that works. Why does Hussy get a pass, 21?
Because I like having the chat fuck with him. I like fucking with him. I like having his ass up there to so he says stupid shit.
It's almost like you don't really care about the things you claim to care about, right? It's if it was doxing that was the problem, wouldn't it be a problem no matter who's doing it? Why are you blocking some people for that behavior and not Hussy? I can tell you why. Because you're getting clout and attention from Hussy. And whether you want to admit that or not, 21, that is
Fucking clout and attention. Let me tell you something. I fuck with Hussy for my own entertainment and for the entertainment of my audience. I like seeing him rage. I like seeing him freak out. I like seeing him be a fucking drunk idiot. It's funny. And because he hates you so much, he fucking grovels in the dirt. Fucking, I always liked 21. I wish 21 would be a part of my fucking community. It's entertainment. What can I say? It's entertainment. Now, David is just a fucking lonely, sad piece of shit who fucking shows up in people's chats to say terrible shit. I don't give a fuck about David. Don't give a fuck. And again, it's my docs. 21 let the fame get to her head. It's my docs. And I will do what I want with it. Especially since you were the original person who aired it out for everyone to fucking see. So go fuck yourself. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Also, may I add, I don't get a majority of my views from these streams. I don't. I get them from my animations. I have hits way bigger of an audience than fucking you and Hussy have through my other work. I do this part for fun.
exactly what you're doing. So, really, I mean, you're no different than anybody else on here that's like doing things for clout and attention. Because you play that game too. I don't know why you try to act like you don't.
My plan is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
But you care so much about those things that you're willing to put up with someone doing that to you on your own panel. Sad. Couldn't be me.
He said you. Well, he could hear me, right, David? Do I have to write this? I'm hungover. He said you doxed him. I mean her.
Real quick, while you're figuring that out, thank you, Kelly, for the $5 super chat. Says CPS is overworked and under-resourced. People wasting their time for petty revenge makes me mad.
Okay, I apologize that you.
Yeah, I'm retarded. I'll bet money on it right now.
A Dirty Unclezel super chatted $2. Here's a donation for your efforts on this stream.
Thank you so much, Dirty Uncle Sal. I really appreciate that. Why can't the rest of you be like Dirty Uncle Sal? Give me all your money.
You're mad. He said he didn't dox you. Can you give him another chance? Can you give him another chance? He won't do it.
I've got a screenshot of him doing it. Actually, I usually.
David, he said he has a screenshot of you.
By the way, David only wanted to be in that chat to defend Hussy and go after people he doesn't like. He came in on a sock account, and I immediately timed him out just to piss him off.
Doing it.
Oh.
Can you come on your sock account? He won't know, David.
Oh my
Come
god.
in your sock account.
Why are you even typing it? He is listening and watching the stream. You don't think that he knows and hears exactly what you just... This is so fucking weird.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, come
But,
on. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy? How is he a good guy if he's doxing people?
Shut the fuck out, you doxing piece of shit. By your own logic, you are a bad person. Shut the fuck up.
Like, this is the problem with you, Hussy. You're a fucking hypocrite. You are a fucking hypocrite. Because if anyone in my community was accused of that, and you have accused people in my community of this, and you make it a huge...
Hold on, y'all. I gotta step away for a second. I know this annoys the fuck out of Yato, but I'm going to play some music for a little bit. I'll be back.
My interior is proper, highly vertical. They see me ride, I'm gliding through villages in a circle. I drive by hex and nocturnal. My crosses back with a gurgle. They fear only a rumor of me. Mythical terror return on my cadences. Casting incantations in Arabic succession to rebel. Don't super syllable surgical. My phrasing dense and unlearnable. Speaking in a register, levels of fronting susceptible. Someone's got to roll. Effects of my hex is the death of the peasants. My inflections infertile. Start off the line. Hex and shop and sacrifice. The souls of 700 universe of power up the drive. Shadow on the land. I put the soft top down, gonna raise your town. Watch me high in the sky, watch it burn to the ground. I put the soft top down, gonna raise your town. Watch me high in the sky, watch it burn to the ground. Magic carpet convertible, my actions are invertible. Terminal filling the business with ears up in front of tall money tunnel. Dance with the devil, you're getting defied. Furnace, you earned it, burn it, and just like the brothers you burned in my place. Face your own funeral, the air, baby human, but vengeance is mystical. Flames are liturgical. Ashes remain if you're smoldering, almost a black and barren topology. Skinless survivor struggles to scream in defiance of his own biology. Perish or live, or remember the taste of the embers of it. You follow me. Oh, she running a bit hot tonight. Moon's full too. Hear that? That ain't thunder. That's 700 dead unicorns kicking against the firewall. Most diabolical engine swap of all time. Only sweetens the ride. Rolling up on them peasants now. Look at them, lighting their little candles. Let's put them out. Feel that shit, wizard. Soul of the light, hex and shot the sacrifice. The souls of 700 unicorns, the power up the drive. We'll take the key of invocation through the air to activate. Awake the captive spirit, engine designated victim. Fire as the thunder rumbles, power pulses from my hand upon the steering of my rise to cast a shadow on the land. By the time you hear it coming, now you know that it's too late. By the place that you hear pumping, I have come to seal your fate. I put the soft top down, gonna raise your town. Watch me high in the sky, watch it burn to the ground. I put the soft top down, gonna raise your town. Watch me high in the sky, watch it burn to the ground. Count Blankula.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. I heard my laundry was done, so I had to go swap it.
Deal. But here it is. You've participated in it on this person's channel, and so is David. But oh, David's a good guy. Oh,
Also,
we're
thank you,
not
Miss
doing
Modoc.
anything
Thank you,
wrong, right?
Sizzlespit, for the
Then
jewels.
stop calling out anyone else for doxing people. That needs to be
Yes,
the
that's
rule.
there's Nikocado
is-
on there. Oh, excuse me, Jesus. There's Nikocado, wizard with a gun. What the fuck's going on? Oh, that's a cybernetic vampire drinking crude oil. I believe there's a Mayan temple back there. I love this picture. Oh, no. Okay, there we go.
If you are going to participate in certain behaviors, then you lose the right to go and try to call other people out for those same behaviors. That's how that works. If you're doing it, then you don't get to call people out for it. Got it?
To be honest,
Not that serious. I haven't called. I'm not going to call. She can calm down. I
Oh,
mean, you guys have to understand.
listen to this. Listen to this. Now he's going to explain how he is not actually going to call and it's not that serious. So, calling CPS isn't that serious, Hussy? Wait a minute. So then you're saying that these things that you claimed about AJ, the choking, that you thinking she's not a good parent because she is streaming for long periods of time, all that, you don't really mean any of that. And none of that is actually that big of a deal to you. You were just doing it to harass her. You're admitting that. You realize that right now. You realize that you're now admitting it wasn't a big deal. That is so fucked. I cannot. So fucked. You guys, give me 1 second because I can hear that my mother is awake, okay? And I want to make sure she has everything she needs because I'm a good daughter. So I'm going to pull up something real quick to.
Oh my god. Her mom's still over and she's streaming about me. Jesus fucking Christ. What is she about to play? I don't care. I don't care. Don't care.
That. Now, let's get back to this.
Yo, Rainbow Shadow, where's my fucking diagnosis, bitch? Oh, yeah. Where's my diagnosis, bitch? Where's it at?
Yes,
I'm going to be honest.
Not that serious. I haven't called. I'm not going to call. She can calm down. I mean, you guys have to understand. This lady has been talking about me for 12 months almost.
I ain't got to
And you have been talking about her the entire time. If that's a problem for you, then why do you do it? Because you do, and you do it to me. And plenty of other people.
Okay? I get triggered every now and then.
That
Please.
doesn't fucking excuse it. Just because you get triggered doesn't allow you to fucking do whatever you want. That's not how that works. So if I get triggered and I want to go and fucking shoot up a fucking place, you think that oh well, she was triggered.
Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? Good lord.
That's not how life works, Hussy. You don't get to just do things because you're triggered. It doesn't matter whether you were triggered or whether you just did it for funsies. Wrong is wrong is wrong. And when like you're talking about AJ thing, she said, okay, well, she's triggered. Does that make it okay for her? Because you're having this issue that she's talked about you for 12 months, even though you talked about her, but she was just triggered, Hussy, so you can't say anything. See how that works?
Please understand that. I know you do. I know nobody like wants to admit it because y'all are just having so much fun. But yeah, every 6 months I'll say something. I'm probably gonna do it again in another 6 months. Say something
6 months? 6 months? You can't go a stream without saying something offensive and fucked up. 6 months.
up.
Be so fucking for
I
real
mean,
right
come
now.
on.
Let's just not go on panels drunk and threaten to call the police on people.
Aria, you know what? You know nothing about my cat.
Exactly.
And you know nothing that do you see her? You see that she lost 7 pounds?
Hussy, you
Rainbow Shine, you can't talk about natural selection when your ass smokes meth. Shut the fuck up.
don't even get it. The reason she just said that is because it is the same logic you are using against AJ. Do you not get that? And then you actually come back and prove the point with what you said.
I just started up a channel called like 22 VTubes. That somebody already did make it 22 VTubes, but I should start a new channel. Tell everyone that I'm my sibling, and that you all ran off 21, and just start streaming again as if nothing happened.
By saying, you know nothing about my cat. Do you see my cat? Well, Hussy, you don't know anything about AJ's child either. Do you see her daughter on these streams? See how that works, genius? You walked right fucking into it, you dumbass. It's the fucking entire point. It would be just as silly for us to claim that we know things that, like, that your cat is being mistreated because of what we see you do on your stream. If it's not you abusing and neglecting your cat, then we don't have the right to be accusing you of that, correct? And I've yet to see AJ abuse or neglect her daughter on a stream. So, what have you seen? What proof do you have? What evidence have you been given that proves that her daughter is in any kind of danger in any way? You have none. You just want something to say about AJ. And I also have a theory about this. It goes a little bit deeper if y'all want to know. And G Finger, thank you for the super chat, hun. Triggered! No shit, Sherlock, right? Like, you don't even need to explain it. You're always triggered, Hussy. Let's be real. Like, 24 hours a day. You're probably in his sleep, he's angry. I'm sure of it. Dreaming about AJ and God only knows what. But look, he overfeeds his cat the unhealthy treats. Yeah, well, that's the thing. People could say things like that if they wanted to. But it would be the same, you know, situation in the sense that, like, we are assuming things. Yes, I mean, we have seen the cat, and she is clearly overweight. We can see that. Does that mean he's abusing the cat or neglecting the cat, though? No, of course not. Is he maybe not giving the cat doing things that would make the cat the healthiest?
I would challenge you to a battle of wits, but I refuse to fight an unarmed opponent. This bitch is looking up like like Facebook mom level fucking retorts and is just copying and pasting them. Jesus Christ.
Yes, but that does not equate to abuse or neglect. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, he has the right to overfeed his cat, unfortunately. So, but he just doesn't get the hypocrisy of all of this shit that he does. He really doesn't. And it's frustrating.
You know nothing about my cat. And you know nothing that do you see her? You see that she lost 7 pounds because I'm feeding her only wet food? Why would you even put that out there?
I will say wet
Hi,
food does make a big
Nameless.
difference.
Oh,
It-
Joy, thank you for the membership. Let's see who got it. Temptations are horrible for your cat. They have several healthy treats on Amazon. I didn't know that. I don't know that much about it. I will admit, when we had a cat a few years ago, they did love them damn treats, them Temptations. I don't know what it is and those, but cats freaking go nuts for that shit. But it's, doesn't surprise me that they're not healthy though, And
Battle of wits calls someone retarded.
I think his cat is like, cause when he's on streams, that cat you'll hear him have to like stop and be like, get down, like, she'll be trying to get into shit and like get into food, like that. It wants more food, more. It takes after its owner though. You can't really hate her.
Exactly what the vet told me to do. Aria, you're fucking disgusting for saying that.
Oh really, bitch? Oh really, bitch? Oh, I can do it too. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Negs. Welcome to the Board Housewives Club. And
Bro, I've seen some shit. Nick just had some fucking nasty shit to say, man. That guy ain't right.
let's see. Did the other one? Yeah, we didn't never get to see who's. It'll go through. I bet in a minute though. Joy. Sometimes it's weird like that. And then we've got
That's true, Buddock.
Bruce
That's very
gifted a
true.
membership. Thank you so much, Bruce. Good to see you. Oh my God, Maxwell. Hussy does not overfeed his cat. That's slander. I am now representing his cat and expect something in the mail. Oh my God, in the fucking profile picture. Stop it. Oh my God. And then we've got Karen's Crazy Corner. You received Bruce's membership. So congratulations and welcome to the Board Housewives Club. And thank you guys for supporting the channel. Now get out of here, Maxwell.
Control your chat, 21. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Fucking tweaker.
When you take your cat to the vet and the vet sees how much your cat weighs, if I'm abusing my cat, the vet would fucking report me to animal control, you fucking idiot. Okay, so David says tell 21 he's a big fat man.
Oh!
All right.
Wow. Wow.
Your chat does the same fucking thing every time I'm brought up, Carrie. Shut the fuck up. I have so many fucking screenshots. I have so many fucking screenshots. You have no fucking place to call anybody out for that.
That's his friend David. So let me get this straight. We have another gay man on here turning around and being transphobic. This is what I mean when I say people that are gay can be homophobic too. They can be.
Bitch, sexuality and gender are not the fucking same thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's this dumbass bitch. This dumbass bitch. Stop talking. Stop talking. Just fucking stop talking.
Transphobic. It's still possible. It doesn't it doesn't, and it's also, in my opinion, doesn't excuse you from it just because you are gay. Just because you're gay doesn't give you a pass
You know what, Rainbow Shine? You should come on panel and we'll totally talk that out.
To then turn around and be transphobic to other people. No. No. If that's how you are, don't expect other people to respect you. Got it? Now, if somebody was to make a homophobic comment about Hussy or David, they wouldn't like it. And they would call it out. And Hussy would be whining and crying about it. Oh, help give Kenneth peace. He's just tortured and harassed daily as a homosexual man. But yet then goes on panel on Pistachio's channel with Greg as they say homophobic remarks for hours straight. They also say the N-word over and over again. And Hussy doesn't give a shit. But will make an issue about me using the N-word one time years ago that I've apologized for.
Bitch, you said that shit literally fucking last year. Or was it this year? You said that shit recently. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's disgusting. But we'll sit up on panel with two white people doing it over and over and over again and doesn't have a problem with it. Why? Because he doesn't give a fuck about racism or the N-word. Nor does he really give a fuck about people being transphobic or homophobic. He only cares about things that he can use and put in his back pocket as a get out of jail free card. It don't fucking work that way. And because you
It don't
dox
work that
someone
way.
in their own fucking chat, David, and you get blocked and they won't undo it, which 21, good on you for not undoing it. Now, then this is exactly why I block you, 21. Now you get it. But good on you for not doing it because as you can see,
I didn't dox anyone in your chat. You can fuck off with that.
that reaction to you saying no shows you that that's not somebody you want around and in your community anyway. This isn't someone who respects you. Or that wouldn't be enough to make
May I also add, I've been doxed in Carrie's chat. So again, she can shut the fuck up.
them go to that level. Like, oh, you won't unblock me after I doxed you? Well, you're a dude. Like, wow. Pretty disgusting behavior. And then to make it even worse, it's not even just that David said that, right? To Hussy. And I hope he wanted Hussy to read it out. I don't know that he did. He might have just been saying it in the text to Hussy, thinking that Hussy wasn't going to read that. But either way, Hussy made the choice to read it. He wanted 21 to hear that. He didn't need to read it. He didn't need to read that. He wanted to. Because it felt good for him. So
Control, you fucking idiot. Cat to the vet, and the vet sees how much your cat weighs. If I'm abusing my cat, the vet would fucking report me to animal control, you fuck.
and by that logic also though, Hussy, if AJ was abusing her daughter, then surely her doctor would have reported that to CPS, don't you believe? AJ's daughter goes to doctors. If she was being abused, they would know, right? I mean, if that logic works for you, And because you take your cat to the vet, that means that cat's not abused or neglected because the vet would know. Well, that works the same way for AJ and her daughter because her daughter goes to the doctor and surely they would know. They would definitely know more than you, a stranger on the internet that doesn't have a clue about any of it. But you think that you have the right to say not just that she's a bad parent, because here's the thing, you could say that. You could, right? And that would be your opinion. That whether or not it's right or people agree with it or whatever, you are entitled to having an opinion about these things. So you could say, you know what? I don't think she's a good parent when she's streaming for 20 hours straight. Whatever.
We're an
That
hour and a half into this. Good God.
well within your right to say. But that's not where you leave it. You have to take it to the intimidation factor. You want to scare someone. That's what you're after. You want to cause someone distress. That is literally what your goal is with this, which is pretty fucking sick and is clearly harassment. Because
Thank you, Laura.
as you
I
just said a
appreciate
minute
that. I hope
ago,
you're having a good day
it's
too.
not even that big of a deal. What's going on? You just said that it wasn't that big of a deal, that you were just triggered. It's not that big of a deal. You're right. And you were triggered. That's correct. But it ain't a fucking excuse. That changes nothing. Your behavior is still unacceptable. I don't give a shit if you're triggered or not. I don't give a shit if you're drunk or not. I don't care about any of that. You are a menace. And I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of you running around on here and fucking threatening everyone the way that you do. And then, of all people, you're the only one out here fucking threatening lawsuits and threatening to sue everybody when in fact you're probably the main person in the community that people actually could go after for some sort of fucking civil lawsuit. Because you have gotten on here and said more than most anyone else does. Next to fucking Azria. I mean, you have so much to say about her, but you ain't really very far off from that. And the difference is that at least she
Reggie, I hope you have a
stands
bad
on
day.
what
Shut the
she
fuck up.
says.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the difference. Love or hate her, she doesn't pretend to be somebody she's not. And when she does these things, she puts her name on it. She doesn't do what you do, Hussy, and then turn around and try to backwalk things and, oh, no, it was really this, and make excuses and try to justify. And no, she'll just say, no, fuck that. Yep, I think you're a pedophile. I think you're a predator. Yep, I did all this shit. I mean, again, I can't stand her, but I do respect the fact that she's not fake about it. And she doesn't.
What the fuck is this bitch on about? What?
Beat around the bush and she doesn't pull any. But if she doesn't like you, I can respect that at least. Instead, you are out here doing the same kind of fucking shit, the same kind of tactics, doing the same kind of fucking underhanded bullshit, but you don't own it. And you want to parade yourself around as some kind of fucking victim and some kind of moral arbiter who can lecture everyone else. And nobody has the right to say shit to you, right? Crazy. Crazy. At least she's self aware.
Fucking idiot. Okay, so David says tell 21 he's a big fat man.
Me. That's the thing. I can't stand her because she has threatened me. She literally told worse of the internet, and I've seen it. It was in a message, so it's in writing, where she said she was gonna send her quote unquote, I'm not gonna say it, but N words after me, that she knows where I live. She's gonna
send her N words after me. Good God.
send them, and that they're going to come and wreck that, and I quote, wreck me and my husband. But guess what? She didn't deny it either. She said it, and she fucking threatened me. I don't think it's right, and I've called it the fuck out, but she hasn't tried to fucking lie about it or, act like she didn't do it. That's the difference, Hussy. You do the same shit, but you don't own it. You try to lie about it, and you try to be undercover because you want to look like.
Hey, y'all want to say something funny in the chat? Hold up. Sizzle has been timed out for 1 minute. Let's see what she has to say about that.
Like that you're not that kind of person. You don't want people to see that you're just as vindictive and vile as she is. The only difference is you're more of a coward about it, which is not necessarily even a good thing.
All right.
But yeah, he reads this shit out.
She'll be back in 60 seconds, Reggie.
Thank you so much.
Give it 60
Hussy's
seconds.
Grinder butthole pick is next. Such a fucking long. And Gata, you got it. So welcome to the Bored Housewives Club, Gata. And thank you for supporting the channel, Hussy's Grinder butthole pick.
Idiot.
Love it.
Okay, so David says tell 21 he's
Oh,
a big
really?
fat.
Oh, that's right. Negs, she did. I don't now. I actually never heard her claim that you were responsible for DC's death. What I remember that she did when all that happened, when DC passed, y'all remember that Azria was convinced that she was still alive. That's what I remember. She literally was like, "Nope, until I see proof."
When oh God. Oh my God, it's fucking chat. She was when DC died, Carrie was talking shit. She even used it against Negs, so
I don't believe that she's dead. She's not. I'm like, what the fuck? What? What? And you need proof? What kind of what? What did you want? You wanted the death certificate or something? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You want proof? And what's crazy is she did the same thing again when Blaze passed. I think I don't know if she might still even be saying that shit, but she was saying the same shit. She doesn't believe that Blaze has actually passed. Like, come on. This is what I mean about her. She's clearly unhinged, right? The only difference is she don't deny it. She says all those things, and then she'll literally go into the chat and tell the people to their face. It's crazy, but again, she does stand on these things. And I believe the other difference is I believe that she actually believes it. That's the other thing with her. Because I think she is truly disturbed, to be honest. So that's the other part, is that Hussy will know that it's not true. He just does it because he wants to go after people. I think Azria actually does believe some of these things, these delusions about this stuff. And I mean, if you're up for 3 days straight on drugs and shit, like, it's gonna be hard to know reality. Yeah, exactly. She's not saying it to hurt people, or she is not saying that to hurt people. I do think she does believe it. That's what I was gonna say. I do believe that. I do. I think that and this is me psychoanalyzing, and I'm not trying to defend her because I know she doesn't like me, but I do see someone who has, I think, been through a lot and has suffered a lot of trauma. And I think that in a way, she projects that onto people and she relives her own things through things that she sees happening to other people. So I feel like
I'm gonna
in a
speed this
way
shit up. Good God.
she couldn't save herself, and so she feels like she is saving other people. That's what I think. Again, I'm not justifying or excusing any of her behavior, um, because it doesn't really like it. Again, wrong is wrong. I just think the difference is with Hussy. He is where it would matter. Here's where it would actually matter too: is in a court of law. I don't think that he has much of a case for slander against her because again, it's not just somebody saying something about you that isn't true. If they believe it, it's not slander. He will need to prove that she knew it was a lie and then knowing it was a lie and maliciously push something she knows is a lie just to cost him money. She's graduated to death threats now. Oh Jesus! And then again, that doesn't surprise me though. I'll be honest. So, but yeah. I mean, when you listen to some of this, I've heard her on a stream.
Did you not watch Gaining Grounds talk about that? What the fuck?
When all of this was going, if y'all remember Michelle and the noodles situation, which I also will say, and I want this to be made known, I never liked Noodles, okay? I know Hussy excuses him and would let him be around and shit, but no, 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 no. I never liked him. I think there's something seriously wrong with that man, and he gives me the fucking creeps, big time. But whether he's a troll, when with the things that he says, the offensive shit, whether that's a troll or not, really doesn't matter to me because offensive is offensive, and I don't give a fuck if you think it's a joke. It's not funny. Being racist as a joke is not funny.
Then why did you defend TJ when he did it? What the fuck? Oh, she is such a fucking flip-flopper, man.
So, but clearly, I can see why Hussy would excuse that because he does the same kind of shit and then tries to blame it and say that it was just a joke and shit too. So, but when all that was going on with Michelle and Noodles, and Azria was hyper focused on that, and I watched her on a stream talking about this, break down crying, bawling over what she believed to be happening to Michelle. It was not fake. You can tell it was not fake. She believes that. She really does believe that woman is being, you know, manipulated and controlled and maybe even trafficked, whatever the case may be. She does believe these things. So again, doesn't make it okay, but Hussy does these things knowing that they're not true, just to attack people and weaponize it and harass them. And there's just to me that's worse. That's worse. I don't know.
Batman. All right.
But once again, he has to read this. Going back to where we are. Sorry, I keep going off on tangents, but he gets this text from David saying something transphobic about 21, and instead of just not reading it and continuing on, he has made a point that he has to say it to 21 because in reality, he does want to hurt 21 here.
Control, you fucking idiot. Okay, so David says tell 21 he's a big fat man. All right.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's
so
nice.
yeah, you guys can say, oh, and my cat is very well taken care of. Okay, and she's sitting right next to me. I'm not hiding my cat from anyone. All right. So yeah, that's the thing with the and as far as drinking, 21, I don't know if you've watched me for a long time, but I've been doing pre-party streams for like 4 years.
And
every Friday, or if I go out twice a week, I do a pre-party show.
Twice?
People have taken it and twisted it into me being an alcoholic.
No. Twice a week? Well, that's a lie, number one. Number two, you doing that for years doesn't do anything to dispel the fact that you could be abusing alcohol. But the next thing is, it doesn't matter how many days a week, how often, whatever. It's what you do when you drink. It's how you behave once you have ingested alcohol. And if you only drink once a year, but when you do that once a year, you end up doing all kinds of crazy shit and end up in jail, it's a problem. Drinking is a problem for you then. It doesn't matter how often you do it. If you are going on panels and threatening people every time you get drunk, that's a problem. That's a problem. You can live in denial about it, but I'm not going to. And I surely, of all people, would know because I am an alcoholic. And I've abused alcohol plenty of times in my life. It takes one to know one. And you, Hussy,
definitely takes
I
one
am
to
not
know
saying
one.
you're an alcoholic, but I am saying you have been abusing alcohol and that you have been binge drinking on a much more regular basis than I have known you to do in the last 2 years that I've been around. You are drinking more over the last month or 2 than I've seen you drink in years. It is becoming, it's not every night, but it's close. Every other night. And it, not just when you're going out, by the way. You'll be right there on panel over with the Sachet and them all night and don't go anywhere. And you're drinking and drunk the entire night. So, again, I'm not saying that you're an alcoholic because only you really know that, Hussy. But what I am saying is you're clearly abusing the alcohol. But regardless of that, all that aside, if you want to, get drunk every night, that's your prerogative. But it is not an excuse for your behavior. You need to stop saying things like, "Oh, well, I know I said this, but I was drunk." No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you were drunk or not. You're still saying these things and doing these things. And so, in the fact that you continue to do it when you're drinking, it's like, hey, then don't try to use that anymore. If you don't have a problem with alcohol or whatever, then quit using it as a way to justify your actions, right? Because you're the one that keeps tying your bad behavior to the drinking. And most people,
God,
if they
just
continue
play the
to have
fucking
things happen
stream.
and get called
She
out over the
pauses
things
it
they do when
every
they're drunk,
5
most people would
seconds to
see,
rant.
hey, maybe there's a problem here. Maybe I don't need to drink. Maybe I am, not, maybe I'm being unhealthy in the way that I am using alcohol. If you are consistently having to come on streams and backtrack on things and say, oh, well, I was drinking, then there's a problem there. So either quit blaming it on the alcohol or admit that you probably shouldn't be drinking because it is getting you into a lot of hot water. If it's
I don't know if Potato got banned. I remember that account. I don't remember banning it. That must have been an accident. I'll have to look into that.
not a problem, then quit using it to excuse your bad behavior. Because you either need to quit drinking or it has nothing to do with it and it's just you. You're just a piece of shit who says fucked up things and it doesn't matter if you're drunk. Frankly, I'm leaning towards the second. I don't think it's just the alcohol because I've seen you be completely sober and say some of the most fucked up shit. I don't think you got to be drunk to do it, to be honest. I really don't. And I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that this treat thing is a jewel or whatever. So thank you, Vols girl, for that. And if you just wrote treat, then just ignore me. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing it.
Alcoholic. And it's fucking disgusting because most people drink when they go out, but that doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. And
That's
what
not why
Carrie's
people
doing,
are saying.
basically,
That's not why people are doing it. We're not saying that you're an alcoholic because every time you go out you drink. Please stop trying to twist it. I've made it clear why I'm saying these things. It is not just the fact that you drink or that you drink often. It's what you do when you drink. It's your behavior when you are under the influence. That's what it's about, Hussy.
she's repeating everything that other people have said that's gotten
Well,
them in trouble.
Gotten who in trouble? Gotten who in trouble? What am I saying
What's
that got
the
other people in trouble?
at on it? Can you send me the at, the username? Also, thank you for the treat for 5 jewels. Bark. Can you send can you tell me the at, because I can't find the account. Maybe if I have the at, I'll be able to find it.
Who got in trouble for saying that you have a drinking problem? I'll remember that ever happening, sir.
That's what I don't understand. When are we going to move on from the minor shit? When are we going to move on for the scamming shit? When are we going to move on from sexualizing?
When are we going to move on from the DUI, from the battery on about? You want to bring up shit from my past that was over 20 years ago. But because we're bringing up something you did in the last couple of years, that's a problem? And by the way, Fallon, since you and Hussy...
Oh, I could see you. I could see you, Loudmouth Potatoes. Okay, good.
You want to talk so much about lawsuits and suing people for slander? Bitch, you might want to do some motherfucking investigating and research, or, I don't know, shut the fuck up about me, Fallon. Because if you keep it up, you're going to have problems on your own to deal with. Because you were going on your channel and saying that I ran somebody over. Excuse me? I must have missed that. I must have missed that in the in my arrest record where I got charged for running somebody over with my car. Ma'am, what in the fuck are you talking about?
Speed bump.
I didn't run anybody over. Nobody was hurt. There were not children involved. I was 18 years old and I got a DUI. If I had ran someone over, oh my God, I can't even with the stupidity. But again, who's on here slandering people? What have I said about Hussy that isn't true? Now, then flip it around. And how has Fallon and Hussy said about me that wasn't true? There's been a lot. A lot. He's even done goals and sold supposed information about me for money. Like he did when he said my channel was in my mom's name. And then what I immediately was able to prove that was a lie. But he got on a stream, drunk, by the way, on that one as well, charged $50 and said, for $50, I'll tell you guys whose name Carrie's channel is under, who's actually under, because it's not her. Really? I proved that wasn't true. Why do you think I like the whole going to get an LLC and why would
Lofters,
any
that's
of that
fucking
have
crazy.
happened if it was under my mom's name? You fucking idiot. But you guys are out here consistently saying shit that is just flat out lies, making it up. Just like you saying that GP told you that AJ likes to be choked out during sex. Because GP said he never said that. So, again, who's making shit up and slandering people?
Minors. When are we going to move on from fraud to alcoholic? 21, it's the same. It's like identical. That's why the complaints are very similar to one another. It's the same exact thing. She's saying I'm scamming my audience.
You
For
are.
what, $100?
No. For $1,200 on that GoFundMe. And then we don't know how much when it comes to the latest stuff with the fundraising for Blaze. Because you have yet to show the proof. We don't know how much money came in for that. Because you refused to be transparent and show
That's
that.
true. That's true.
You promoted Mag's PayPal and Cash App that was in her name. You promoted it in a stream that morning. And then when you got called out about it, you immediately made it members only to try to cover up the fact that Mags had made these accounts and was asking for money to be sent to them. And then you produced this Cash App receipt for $180 and show that it was sent to Blaze's husband. And you claimed that was proof. It's not. All it proved was how much you sent to Blaze's husband. It does not prove at all how much came in, which is what the actual issue is. We know and believed that you sent him $180 because people have talked to him, and if you didn't, you would have said so. So nobody is like arguing that fact, right? But what we want to know is, where is the proof of how much came in? That's what you should be transparent about. And if it's nothing, right? If you gave him everything, if there's nothing to hide, why won't you show that? It would be so easy to just pull it up, show the transactions that went down on that day, and show how you guys came to that $180. GP's going live in 45 minutes to address it. Oh, shit. Well, maybe we'll watch some of that and see what GP has to say when he goes live. That might get interesting. Well, I might have to wait, though, actually, and do it on my next stream, because I don't know if I'll be able to hang on for that much longer. But let me shut up so we can make it through this, at least.
I didn't get no money back. That money is not mine. It's gone.
I
No
talk
one
too much.
And then she's saying I scammed. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. And she's saying, asking if someone is gay. Don't you, when you go to a doctor and fill out the form, they ask you your gender and your sexual preference? Is that sexualizing you?
What? Hussy, don't try to compare the two. Don't try to compare you and Tragic looking at this kid's photo and you saying you think he's gay or whatever as the same as a doctor getting somebody's information so that they can, respectfully treat them knowing these details about them. And I will show, by the way, in fact, I will drop the link because I'm not going to have time to show it here. But he keeps bringing up this sexualized minor comment thing. Now, if you actually go to the stream where these things were addressed about this picture, you will see what I actually said. Because I did use the word sexualized talking about him. But I explained, it was literally me saying, I was like, is that sexualized? Is that what that means, the terminology or whatever? Because I was talking about the fact that you were basically making a comment on his sexuality, on his sexual orientation. I made it clear I did not think that you were trying to do anything inappropriate sexually or whatever in regards to a minor or the situation. But you are not showing that. You are not addressing that because you want to push this narrative that I'm saying that you're a predator or a pedophile or something. I have never said that. In fact, I went above and beyond to make it clear that in regards to the photo of Neg's son, that I don't think you did anything like inappropriate with his son.
But you're wording it in a really weird way. You're wording it in a really weird way that makes it sound like something that's not.
Sexually or whatever. You did what you did and you wanted to share it, but Vicky talked you out of it, thankfully. But what you were doing is you wanted to use it as a gotcha on Negs because you felt that he was homophobic and that this would really be, sticking it to him if you were able to show that his son was gay. So you were willing to use somebody's family member, whether they were or were not a minor or whatever, really doesn't matter because it would be fucked up no matter what age they were because they're not involved in any of this. And you try to justify it saying that he got a picture of you from your Facebook when you were 3.
So how come you interviewed Shanny's son? Why did you interview Shanny's son? He wasn't involved in the drama. You brought him on. Again, another thing that you fucking done yourself.
And posted it, which isn't the truth of what happened there either. It was actually a collage of pictures, not just one, and it had you at all ages. And this was also images from your Facebook that were public in your profile pictures. So it's not like he was doxing your face on the internet or whatever. That these were things you shared. But also, you're saying you were 3 in the photo, like it's an issue how old you were in the photo, when you've said that it doesn't matter that Neg's son was 16 in that photo because he was 19 at the time that you talked about it. Well, if that's the case and it doesn't matter how old he was in the photo, why do you keep bringing up the fact that he shared a photo of you when you were 3? You weren't 3 when it was shared, so what does it matter? Like, like, for the love of God, is any of this ever going to sink in? Ever? If you were going to retaliate to that, if you want to justify that, like getting revenge or something, then why didn't you share a picture of Negs as a kid? Why did you involve his son? His son didn't do anything to you. So it doesn't even make sense. Even if you were going to entertain doing something like that as revenge, you don't get revenge on the person's family member that did nothing to you. So, but again, I'm going to, let me see if I can find, I know it was a husband reacts. So,
oh, I'm so fucking
it's gonna
bored. This is boring. Shut the fuck up, Carrie. This is so fucking boring.
The husband reacts, maybe. Hold on, you guys. I should have pulled this up before, but I didn't. So y'all are just gonna have to be patient for a moment.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, I'm thinking husband reacts. That one was about Draven. So then maybe it's this one. All right, hold on, y'all. If I can't find
we need some
it,
super chats
I will find it and
this
share
bullshit.
it on my community tab or something. Because it's on here where like I didn't dirty delete or take that down. It's all still there that people can pull up and look and watch and see the full context of what went down. So again, I'll find it and share it because I don't want to waste too much more time trying to find it on here right now. All right, so let's finish this, but I will find it because if you watch it in the full context, you will see what I was saying. But he wants to make it like that because that pushes.
021, I'm going to report Hussy to the IRS tonight. Personally, I do not encourage people to make reports in my chat. I personally do not endorse people reporting Hussy to IRS or the authorities or anything like that. Please make sure in the future to refrain for saying things like that. I don't care. But good luck. Good luck, wafters. Good luck.
This narrative that I'm trying to call him a predator or something. That's never been the case.
When someone is in pink from head to toe, their hair is pink, their sweatsuit is pink, their sweaty hoodie is pink, and everything is pink, and they're a man, it's a normal common question. Oh, they're gay? That's it.
Well, I think that her comment on it was a bit too much, but I also thought that you discussing the dude's kid in general was too much.
It was a simple question, and that's it. It wasn't too much. It was one question. One question.
I just think
just one. I don't. But for her to take it and say that I sexualized and that's creepy and he was a minor, none of that is true.
Yes, it is. He was a minor. You can keep saying that that's not true, but you have not showed proof of that. And the person who would know, the father, has made it clear. He was 16 in the photo. So you can keep saying that's not the case. You've also tried to say that a judge agreed with you about this or agreed that it never went to a judge. Okay? This was never brought to a judge and a judge said, oh, you know what? No, there's nothing wrong with that. That never happened. Okay? If it was addressed in the settlement, not decided by a judge. These were things that were agreed upon by the two parties, meaning that it probably just wasn't even discussed because they just came to an agreement through their attorneys. I don't know for sure, but what I do know for sure is that a judge did not rule on it. That's not what happened. And you have admitted that it was revenge. There's actual proof of that. I've also shown that. I've shown where you talked about it on your channel not very long ago, and you, even though now you claim you didn't send it or whatever, claimed in that you did, and that you did it for revenge. That's what you said, Hussy.
None of that is true. And then for cousin Matt to go in the chat and insinuate that I'm some sort of a predator and a pedophile, that's what fucking happens. And
What are you talking about? I don't know if cousin Matt is in here right now, but I have never seen him nor anyone else other than Azria say anything about you being a pedophile or a predator, at least since the time that I've been involved. I know people have said that about you in the past, but here's the other thing about that, Hussy, that you keep leaving out. And in fact, let me pull that up really quick because I think it's on Nicole's channel. Let me see where he calls. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, here we go. So this is what Hussy doesn't include when he is repeatedly saying these things about Negs and Negs calling him a predator or a pedophile. He's leaving out the fact that he was calling Negs and DC the same things. It went both ways.
Jesus Christ, that's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead because that music is really fucking annoying. I know there's a clip out there somewhere, but for now, we're gonna skip ahead because that is really fucking annoying.
Receipts and proof. All right, I need to hurry up because I want to wrap it up by the time GP goes live, so everybody can.
And that's how you smear someone's reputation and name. See, she's
Guys,
in for a
okay.
huge surprise. I'm not trying to harass her and intimidate.
Oh, and listen, and she's in for a huge surprise, but I'm not trying to harass or intimidate her. Hussy, you're full of shit. And that stream that you did yesterday blows what you're saying here out of the water. That is 100% what you are doing. You are using the court system, you are weaponizing it, and you are trying to use it to harass and intimidate me. 100%. You bring it up like what 50 times a stream, and you don't think that that's not you trying to intimidate me?
Pedophile. That's what fucking happens. And that's how you smear someone's reputation and name. See, she's in for a huge.
See, it's funny that you know that, and again, but these are things you've done. Where's your apology to Negs for calling him a pedophile over and over? When have you taken accountability for that?
Huge surprise. I'm not trying to harass her and intimidate her. I am suing
I'll
her.
grab it for you, save a child.
I am suing.
Do you know when that's gonna happen?
And
Or
you know what she said today? You know, on a Saturday, she goes. Did you watch her stream?
Yeah, that's what I was reacting to.
No, but did you see it before, like the end of her stream, where I said, yes, I am suing you? And she goes, right, on a Saturday?
I have not seen that.
Yeah,
Y'all, make sure to hit that subscribe and like to help out the stream. We're almost to 2,000 subs. We're getting close. We're getting fucking close. We're getting there. Carrie, in the span of like an hour, got like 30 subs. I call bullshit. I call fucking bullshit. Carrie, the least you could do is subscribe to my channel if you're gonna react to my stuff. That's all I'm saying. Hee.
I said on a Saturday because of the way that you were acting like you just now had made this choice and done it. When it's like, why wouldn't you have said that on Friday? If you had already done it prior, why wouldn't you have said that on prior streams? You didn't. You said it on one on Saturday, and I'm sorry, but I think you're full of shit. Because I doubt you talked to anybody then. But also, you have said yourself that Maxwell hasn't been returning your calls, sir. So did you get a new attorney? Is that what happened? And Hussy, tell me this. If this is true, that you filed something, surely if I called Maxwell's office, surely he would back that up, correct? Would he? Maybe that's something we should, maybe I should just call him and ask him, where's my lawsuit? When am I getting served? I hear I'm being sued. Is he going to know what you're talking about, Hussy?
He thinks it's happening like today. You fucking idiot. You're fucking idiot. No, you know what? I'm far from pathetic. I'm far from pathetic, honey. You guys are all trash. Okay? And you think I'm going to sit down and take abuse. I'm far from pathetic, bitch. I've always been center of attention. You got that? You got that?
Center of attention? Yeah, the same way Shani is the center of attention. There's a difference in being famous and being infamous. People love a shit show, Hussy. I don't know that it's a flex. People love to watch cops and arrest videos. I partake in that myself. I enjoy that. Do you think that means that I am somehow looking up to the people that are getting arrested on them? So because I might find something entertaining, that means I have to like it and support it? Is that what we're saying? I mean, the same could be said about the people you talk about. I mean, am I the center of your attention? You would think so by the amount that you talk about me on your channel. Or what about Shani? She seems to be the center of your attention at times too. Does that mean she's a great person? Of course not. Shut the fuck up.
You make me get very fucking cocky. But what I'm doing is...
Oh, thank you for the floating heart, Joy. Love
responding
you.
to your fucking bullying. That's what I'm fucking doing.
Oh.
Some of these people...
It's so funny. My bullying... I heard, like, and he might even say it in this. Like, he might be about to say it, and I might be speaking too soon. But at some point, he tries to say that, oh, and she's trying to run me off the internet or run me off. I've never done that, Hussy. And what's funny about that accusation is that literally a week ago, you did a stream bragging about running me off the internet. You said, bitch, we ran you off the internet. You didn't take a break. You went to hide. You went to hide. You're a fucking coward. We ran you off the fucking internet, bitch, because you're weak. Remember that? Because it wasn't long ago. I think it's very interesting and funny, and I can't wait if you try to sue me to go to court and you get up there and say how I'm trying to run you off the internet, yet you were the one that went live on your channel and bragged about doing it to me. Show her that I've ever done that or said that. You won't find it. But you did it. You said it. You wanted credit for it. That everybody was on your side. Right? And y'all all just ran me off of here. Now you're trying to use that for yourself and act like a victim and say, I'm doing that to you? Weird that you not only didn't say that before, but you actually said you did that to me. And if I was trying to do that, it surely didn't work because you haven't shut the fuck up.
Not necessarily in your chat, but other people's chat, the things that come out of their mouth, I can't even get half as bad as them.
Oh, really?
But as soon as
Clarabelle, I fucking wish I could get both of them on panel. Carrie's never gonna go on my panel. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Because she knows she'd get her fucking ass handed to her. Never. She never will.
I fucking respond, they have a problem.
You can't get half as bad? What about your mutt Storm? Telling Kyler she's never going to see her son in heaven. Y'all haven't done anything half as bad? Show me where anyone has said something quite as vile as that. That one's hard to top. And not to mention, you also, let's not forget, here, let me pull that up real quick. All these receipts, I gotta show the proof. People don't have to take my word for this shit. Let's see. You can also, by the way, find this on one of my favorite newer channels, which is Hello, You Suck. You can find this on here. But here is Hussy speaking to a woman who has cancer.
That's true, Yato. That's true.
Oh, it's still slowed down. Hold up. And we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I just want to give you a taste.
8, and I'm at a 4, and if we can just
Yeah, because I don't want to speak about this topic.
And we won't. I only actually have a couple of suggestions.
I don't want suggestions from you. Go fix your answer. Leave me the fuck alone.
And Bones Girl, thank you so much for the clock it, Jules. That's one of my favorite. I love that one. Thank you, hun.
Go fix your cancer. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to know anything
Go fix your cancer.
about what you have to say.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you
But you went there, so watch for it.
Well, yeah, I went there. You damn fucking right.
No, but just now that you have said that, Hussy, there is no high road between us, and I'll leave it at that. And I have nothing to say to Potato. Potato, you kind of confused me in the end, but for you to think that I'm going to come on and yell at you guys is ridiculous. I actually just put a few things in chat that I think that get missed, which is when the people are at the bottom of your screen, AJ, no one can tell who's on panel.
Yeah, I know, but I've gotten bombed a zillion times. I've gotten pormed bomb. I already have.
No, I missed that one.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You're fine. I don't watch everybody's screen. But I always said the layout was different, and I thought to ask if it was because of change.
Cancer, your tongue is fucking hanging down and scraping the dick.
You
know what? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know, for someone that has cancer, your tongue is fucking hanging down and scraping the damn floor. Why don't you fucking tone it down and stop coming on acting bothered about everybody else's life and go and fix yours and try to get better?
Because you are the one that has disability. I'm not.
Yeah, I am on disability because I'm legally blind. But every time when we're in the middle of an argument, I don't throw out that I'm legally blind. Like you throw out that you got cancer. Like you got cancer.
Hi, damn it, Amber. Welcome to the Board Housewives Club. Good to see you.
That's all you do every fucking time. There's argument at the end of it. You say,
am I streaming 6 hours a day, 3? Am I streaming 24 fucking hours a day like you? No.
Well, you know what? It's called fucking work, you cunt.
Oh,
yes.
And I'm working.
There you go.
Which
Also, you don't have a
is
job.
hilarious. Like, a side note, it's not really what the point is, but my God, he's saying what he does is a job. It's work. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
and what's my work, you cunt? That's what it's called. So if I work for it several hours a fucking day, I get yelled at that I'm working. If I get 50 memberships, I get yelled at that I'm getting 50 fucking memberships. Make up your fucking mind. Shouldn't you fucking be in chemo, you dumb cunt?
Shouldn't you be in chemo, you dumb cunt? And let's not forget that he also, again, the person that he was harassing really the most with those lawsuits is another woman who not only had already had struggles with cancer, but then, now is gone. And so in her final years on this earth, she had to deal with this and court and paying all these attorney's fees and things. Why? Because she said some mean shit about Hussy? Even though he was doing the same things back to her and to Negs? He's not a victim. It went both ways. But he doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit whether someone's ill. He'll use your illnesses against you. And that's why I warn anyone in his community that thinks that this man is actually their friend and cares about them and will have to. He doesn't. And if you share anything private with him, if you share things about an illness, if you share about any kind of struggles in your life, your relationship, you better be prepared for everyone to know about that. Because the second you step out of line, that is the first thing he does, is to start dropping DMs.
Oh yeah, Clutch and Pros. That both sides are doing fucked up shit. Carrie's been doing fucked up shit. Hussy's been doing fucked up shit. It's always happening. It's always fucking happening.
You know, doing goals to talk about your private and personal information. He doesn't think twice about weaponizing someone's illness. He does not think twice.
Real quick, let me tell y'all a little tale. So y'all know the video This Is Not Okay, where Carrie cried about a community tab post that Teddy made, where she was like, "You wish that my son would get hit by a car," even though that's not what he fucking said. That post was made because Carrie's community was making several disgusting remarks about a terminally ill child. The child of the girlfriend of Teddy. And the main person who was saying that shit apologized and offered his apologies to Iconic for that. And he felt bad for it. Carrie did not give a fuck. She said she had nothing to do with it, even though she watched it happen, saw mods saying it, ignored it when people were leaking that child's information in her own server. And she claims ignorance and had nothing to do with it. And her chat is insanely policed. Any troll is banned instantly. But a mod says something about someone's dying kid. No, that's fine. We'll keep it up. We'll keep that up there. We'll keep that up there. And she allowed it. And she made herself a victim when when somebody finally fucking clapped back. And after Teddy fucking clapped back on her, she fucking had people call the cops on him. So yeah, fuck her.
My gosh.
Look at that.
He has always listen.
I am just so sick of you acting like you are some kind of fucking sanctimonious, giving a fuck about this person and that person when you ain't nothing but a passive-aggressive fucking troublemaker since day one.
Exactly, Joy.
Oh, really? Since day.
That's also true. Hussy weaponizes illnesses, but they can laugh at some idiot's sewer slide attempt. Yep.
Exactly. And that's why, again, I know not everybody likes eggs or whatever and can have their issues with him, and I do agree he did things that were out of line in the past and was, had some problematic things that went down. But I also take into account with that the things that he was having to deal with at that time, and the fact that, again, Hussy takes those kind of things, that whatever you're vulnerable about, and he weaponizes it and uses it to harass you and attack you. And I know for me, when someone is coming at your family, like Hussy does, which is exactly what he's doing to AJ, he doesn't care that if he calls the authorities that her daughter is there, and her daughter will be there because she homeschools. So anytime if authorities are called, her daughter's going to be there. Does he care what that would do or how that might traumatize her? The fact that AJ, I know, has pets and dogs, and we all know if a dog is, protective of their owner in a situation, if they lunge and go for a cop or something, they're going to get put down. And I'm not even really faulting the cops there with that, because they got to do what they got to do. But the situation doesn't even need to be a possibility, right? Because the cops don't need to be called. You are, for no other reason than to harass people, you are doing things that could actually have very severe consequences. This is not a joke. This is not a game. You have no reason to be calling authorities on people. He tries to justify when he called the authorities on Unicorn Girl's son, when Unicorn Girl's son got on panel and said what he said to me and Hussy, which again was more to me than even Hussy, because he said he was going to make our kids orphans. Well, Hussy don't have any damn kids to make an orphan, but regardless of that fact, it was said about me too, right? But I didn't call the police. There's a difference. Hussy immediately got on the phone and started calling the authorities. I didn't. I've had people threaten that they're going to drive a truck through my front door. I've had this dude say that I deserve to be made to.
So she's talking about the Bruce shit. She was gonna call the cops over Bruce. I don't remember if she did or not, but she was telling people she was gonna call the cops, that she had a gun, and if he ever showed up, yada yada. She absolutely She said that she was victimized by Bruce. She said that she was a victim. And when I said she wasn't a victim, her whole fucking panel freaked the fuck out and said, "That's not funny. Oh my god, I can't believe you'd say that." Like, and then TJ came on and told me that, "What if I fucking threatened your life? Would you call the cops? You'd definitely fucking call the cops." Like, fuck off. No, this bitch does not get to say that. She absolutely was talking about calling the cops.
Dig my own grave, be raped by 4 men, and a bullet put in my head. And that stream is still up, by the way. Yeah. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't call the police.
No. She was literally telling people she was going to call the cops. Fuck that. There was a whole argument. Remember? Okay, we literally just watched this panel recently. I said that there was no reason to call the cops on Bruce, and they all freaked the fuck out, saying how Carrie was a fucking victim. Fuck that.
One. You gave up that big talking about, I know when you got kicked out of that bar recently. Why don't we fucking talk about it, you stupid fucking cunt? You act like you're so fucking against the law to get thrown out of a fucking bar, and
Excuse me?
Excuse you, bitch.
What about breaking the law about getting thrown out of a bar?
Who broke the law? What law, bitch?
What
law?
are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Say some fucking lie, and I'll fucking
What
sue
law?
you again,
What
bitch.
law?
I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I think that he said something, and then you were asking for clarification about getting thrown out of a bar, right? Okay, so then he was
He got a
trying
whole
to
stream on it.
Oh gosh, because
years
oh
ago,
my
but this
God,
is years
I
ago.
know
I
the
don't care.
stream. Oh my god,
It doesn't affect anybody's life but his, not mine, not
So
yours.
why do you bring up what happened?
Why do you care about ours? Oh my god,
4 fucking years ago.
Here we go.
Yeah, you brought it up. Why?
Patterns of behavior.
So you can't hold it, cunt. She can't bring up what happened in 2023, but you can bring up what happened in 2022.
You know what's really weird, Hussy? I
Yeah,
defended
your
you throughout
fucking
all of
attitude
that.
is really
I actually
fucking
was one
weird.
of the people
I'm
that
done
defended
talking
you
to
through
you.
all
Get
of
off
that.
the fucking
Yeah,
panel.
you're not talking to me. You're just yelling at me.
Yeah, I'm yelling at you. And you're not in front of my face.
I'm honest, it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, so is your face.
Because if it was blood sports, I'd have you crying.
Bitch, you're not
Be grateful
born.
that I be grateful
You're
that I
not fucking
don't.
born enough.
Are you
You got
serious?
that bit? You're not born enough.
I'm not. You had a silver spoon in your mouth and you fucked it all up. Not me.
Bitch, I've been trying to say this since I was 19.
You want to
I've been
come
rolling
for my
like this since
chemo
I
and my
was
cancer?
19.
I will
What did
come
I
for you.
fuck up? What did I fuck
You
up?
want to come for my chemo and cancer? You know damn well that there
What did I fuck up? Everything that you just listed, because you don't have any of it anymore.
nobody
What-
came
what
here.
is
You
the
get a chemo and
chemo
cancer.
and cancer?
You think that is
AJ,
a
okay,
steal,
no,
and you
you
get a
just
cancer
said that.
in the fucking dumb cunt just because you got cancer. Both my parents died from cancer. You know
Are you
what?
serious?
They never talked about it.
You
They
ain't
never
the one
talked
that brings it
about
up.
it.
I don't bring it up. Hussy.
How do I
bring it
know
up.
you haven't?
You bring it up, dude. You've been bringing it up. I never brought it up.
You don't have too much time in this world. You bring it up.
AJ, really?
No.
You don't have too much time in this world. Literally throwing in a woman's face that she's dying.
You bring it up, dude. You've been bringing it up. I never brought it up.
You don't have too much time in this world. You bring it up.
AJ, really?
No. That's not
AJ,
true.
if you defend that kind of bullshit,
That's not
I'm
true,
just gonna
though.
go, but I don't have anything against
No,
you, AJ.
but that's not true.
Oh, you love AJ.
Wait a
He's
minute,
already
that's
said
not
it. No, he's
true,
already said
though.
enough. He's already hit
I mean,
below the
give me
belt.
a
That's
timeline, but that
disrespectful,
is
and it's
not
got
true.
really personal.
When we
Hussy.
were on Fresh,
There is no high
here's
road
1
between you
second
and
so
I.
I can say this. When
No,
we
no,
were
no.
on Fresh Garbage's panel, you're
Are
the
you gonna
one
bring
that
up the
brought
real
us
stuff,
up.
or are you gonna bring up the fact
No,
that I
it was
like
you
you?
that was talking. I didn't even know there were so many people up there talking. I didn't even know it was you. I didn't even know that
What are
you
you
were
talking
saying
about?
that.
Well, can we stick to what he just presently has said in the last 5 to 10 minutes? Because I came up here for nothing other than to ask a few questions, and you gave me the answer, and he's just gone off about my cancer and my chemo and why haven't I died yet?
Wait a minute.
This
What
shit.
question?
No. You're not going to lie on me and say
no,
that.
no, no.
I did
No,
not
it's
say
recorded,
that.
Hussy. You already brought it up.
I
Don't ever
did
fucking
not
bring
say
up my
that.
illness again,
I am
or
going
you will
to
end up
play
on the
the
wrong
stream
side of me in
again.
a way that you will
I am
never,
going to
ever
play
forget.
the stream again, and you know I did not fucking. I don't wish that on
You
no.
should never fucking bring up someone's cancer. Do not bring
You
it up.
bring
That's
it
not
up.
what I brought.
This was a woman who died of cancer, and Hussy was screaming at her like this.
You bring it up, though.
Bring it up in this panel.
I said,
oh my
I
god.
said every time you
All right,
argue
you
with
get to play this
someone,
one. I'll let you play this one because I'm done with the retardation. Sorry. Have a good
bye,
night,
bitch,
everybody.
bye. Every time she
Pay your
argues,
bills, Hussy. Don't let the
every time
government do
she
it.
fucks,
It's not
yeah,
going to
go
be my
to chemo, bitch.
taxes.
Go to chemo, bitch. Every time.
Go to chemo, bitch. Go to chemo, bitch.
Have a good
Bye,
night,
bitch.
everybody.
Bye. Every time she
Pay your
argues,
bills, Hussy. Don't let the
every time
government do
she
it.
fucks,
It's not
yeah,
going
go
to be
to
my
chemo, bitch.
taxes.
Go to chemo, bitch. Every time.
Go to chemo.
Every time she argues with
Go to
someone,
chemo.
it gets a little bit like snarky. She ends it with.
And what is you?
"I
Hussy,
have
who
too
are
much
you?
time
Who
in
did you
this
build this
world."
glory on?
She
Who
has-
did you
Are
build
you
this
going to let me
glory on?
speak or are you going to run your cock?
No, because you've been running your mouth.
No, you don't- yeah, because you
Fucking
didn't come up
slapping
here
your
to
chest
speak to me,
guns
so
the whole
shut the fuck
time.
up.
And I have not said barely a thing. I
Good.
barely said a
Good.
thing.
Go on Fresh Garbage's panel and say your shit.
I don't need to. I'm
Yeah,
here.
you're always in there anyway. The only reason why you're in here is because she's not live.
What are you talking about? I don't have an issue with AJ at all. I
Good,
just wanted to
good,
ask her about a few
No,
freaking
no,
things, and if
it's
she
not
knew,
like me and
if she
Katie
knew all
had
the
water
people
in
that
the
had
drink.
warned her, and if there was names to these people. That's the only thing I was.
So, again, this is what he does, right? Weaponizes somebody's illness. Oh, let's not forget this moment as
At least that's what Carrie says. I'm not actually sure who's on panel, but Carrie says they passed away. But she's also an idiot, so who knows? Someone please feel free to correct her or myself, please.
Well, here's another example.
Everybody knows, everybody has talked about it, everybody has seen your father's Facebook, and you have said it to me too. He's homophobic. And your mother doesn't even know who the F you are anymore. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, we got it. How original. The link to the Alzheimer's Association is pinned in the comment section of this short. If you really want to piss Loudmouth Hussy off, give your hard-earned money to something that actually matters, and hopefully one day we'll find a cure for this devastating disease.
And that's Gigi, by the way. And if you're not subscribed to him, make sure you do so, because he puts out a lot of great content, and he has been dragging Hussy for filth, and Hussy is very apparently intimidated, or he just knows that like the gaining ground is going to call him out on his fuck shit, because he does not really go at him. Lately he has more than normal. But for the longest time, it's like when I do streams, if he's sniping me, all I have to do is put on one of Gigi's streams and he stops. It's that fucking easy, dude. So but anyway, back to this bullshit. We're gonna get through this before I go. I have to.
Have you considered just ignoring
We'll have
the
to do
chats?
VP shit later. I don't know. I feel bad, but
I mean, I
gotta get in when I have time.
had some pretty gross shit said about me, and I my first thought wasn't I need to go talk to my lawyer.
It's not the chat. It's not the chat that I'm suing.
What?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of shit said
Carrie. How
about
can
me.
I ignore Carrie? Carrie's a content creator.
How can you ignore me?
I mean, she said some pretty heinous shit about me.
Oh, you are 21. That's fine. People, am I giving you a hard time for not suing? Am I giving you a hard time for making decisions for yourself and what's right for you? No. So
I'm just saying. I think you fixate a little bit. I think you fixate a little bit.
It might look like that, yes.
21.
But if you were in my shoes, you would understand.
21. Okay, I'm sorry, but I gotta call you out on this one. You trying to call Hussy out on fixating?
Hussy fixates a lot more than I do. This motherfucker's on stream daily screaming and is talking to his lawyer and calling the cops. I am nowhere close to that fucking level.
You can't be for real right now. you cannot be for real right now.
Understand why I get so angry and so defensive, because I've been dealing with this shit for so long.
I think the again, like stuff like threatening to call the cops or whatever, stuff like that. It's too much. It's too much.
I didn't call the cops on her. I haven't called the cops on anyone's house since I called the cops on Negs, and they asked to do it.
What? You called the cops on Unicorn Girl. And you also said
Carrie was on panel when that
Fresh
happened.
Garbage's panel when you were on there with AJ that you've called the police on AJ 3 times. Why? And that you and I quote said, and I'm going to keep calling. Like what?
So when was that? 4 years ago? You know, I'm getting cops called to my house. I don't know if you know this. I've been keeping it a secret.
What?
But I have proof. I've been getting cops called to my house.
So then why would you? So then why would you do that to anyone else? That's the part that bugs the fuck out of me. Because just the other day, when you were playing something, and I think it was when Draven was bringing up the bricks and stuff crap, and you were saying the same kind of thing. You even tried to imply that maybe I'm just making it up and lied about it, which is ridiculous. You also, when I was talking about the fact that Draven abused the copyright system to file these bogus copyright strikes just to cause a problem for me and then turn around and drop them because he knew he didn't have shit. So when I appealed, it wasn't going to go anywhere. And you were like, I don't get my back. Good, I'm glad you did. Like, okay, well then don't fucking come crying when someone does it to you. Okay? Because it's called karma. You want to, laugh and enjoy people having shit like that done to them, then don't cry when it's done to you.
I would love to see the proof of that.
When I show it, they don't believe it anyway. Carrie has. I've showed Carrie pictures. Tell her.
I saw where you showed me a police report that was where you got swatted and where Tragic's name was listed, his real name, in the police report. You did show that, which is why it's crazy to me that you waited as long as you did to file a lawsuit against him, because the second you thought about wanting to do it to Azria, you made a GoFundMe, got the money, and within a week or two were, starting the process or whatever, gave your attorney the money and shit. So I don't know why it took you years to do something with Tragic, but you waited so long that when you filed it, it didn't go anywhere because of statute of limitations. You waited too long, which your attorney should have known before he even bothered to file it, which is just more evidence that he is incompetent as a lawyer. And I don't know why you would continue even using him, but I also don't know why he would continue representing you in things like this. I think that you guys are obviously both pieces of shit. That's what I think. And you can run and tell Maxwell that.
Tell her to say that I'm fucking lying. Carrie, you have it, and so does Rebuildable Ryan.
Well, okay, real quick, two things. I think I personally want
Todd's
to see the proof because
pompous ass.
if I'm
Yes.
telling the truth, I'd love to see it.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
So what is that going to do? So if I show you the proof, what would that do?
It would prove that people are calling the cops on you, and I would say that's fucked up.
Okay. All right.
Second.
And I have showed the proof. I've showed the proof that I got swatted. I don't know if you know about that. I don't know if you've admitted to that. But yeah, it happened. And Yato knows. But of course, Yato has a very short-term memory.
Well, apparently you do too.
The second thing I was going to say is you did call the cops on someone in the past 6 months or however long. You called the cops on Unicorn Girl.
Unicorn Girl? Yeah, her son threatened my life. Absolutely.
Why did you call the cops on her?
What? Why? I just told you. Her son threatened my life.
That was her son who doesn't live with her.
Right. And I told the cop I don't know where he lives, but I said that this is the person's channel. This is the person, the mother, and it happened on her channel.
So why did you say you haven't called the cops?
It seems like too much.
All right. I mean, it's not too. So when someone threatens your life, you don't report them to the police?
I've had that happen many times over the decade and a half I've been on the internet. I mean, people are psychos, but like, unless someone is literally showing up at my house or something, or proving that they can come to my house and saying, "Oh, I'm going to come to blah blah blah," like. The thing he said, he made a pretty disgusting comment. I'm not saying that it was right for him to say that, but he made a disgusting comment. But isn't he like nowhere near you and is like never going to show up? It's just
21. I'm sorry, but waiting for someone to come up to your door is too late.
Oh, really?
I just say you can't. Okay. The internet is filled to the brim. The internet is filled to the brim with people trying to intimidate you and this and that. I've seen it a million times.
All right, when you go and you report to the police, they tell you continue reporting. They don't care how busy they are.
By the way, this is all a little bullshit. I have filed a police report before. I've seen shit happen in my family where police reports have had to been filed. This is all a bunch of bullshit. Hussy is talking out of his fucking ass.
I've heard
to say someone called me fat. I'm going to the police to say that I'm being called a predator, a pedophile. My life is being put in danger. People are threatening to come. He lives 90 minutes away. I mean, he can get on a fucking train and be here in 45 minutes. And he said he doesn't even have to come. He can pay somebody.
Well, Hussy, I find it hilarious that you're making this issue and talking about this because you literally allowed Raccoon Man to threaten me just like this. In fact, hold on. Let me pull it up.
Yep. Oh, God, don't pull it up. Jesus Christ.
It was.
I don't care. We've already watched this a million fucking times.
He's coming for me. Well, I take that as a threat, Hussy. And I'm pretty sure that goes against terms of service, too. I'm pretty sure that's harassment. Bullying. Okay.
No.
I don't care.
Like, again, Hussy, you're so full of shit. You don't give a fuck about people threatening or whatever. Only when they're doing it to you is it a problem.
You to fucking do it. Why am I the problem? What's so wrong if I report that to the police?
So by your logic, Hussy, I should have been calling the police on you. Because you didn't say it, right? But it was said on your channel. On your panel. You called Unicorn Girl. You called the police on her over what her son said on her panel. Not even her. So by your logic, I should have been calling the police on you. Right? Right?
What is so wrong? Am I bothering you? What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to have documentation.
You're sending police to a person's house with there are kids in that house.
I can't send the police to your house.
Kids who did nothing wrong.
Okay, 21. I can't send the police to your house right now. You call this is how it works. You call the police, you tell them what happened, and they will make a decision. And guess what? They made the decision to go there. So there are rules, and there.
By the way, he's also leaving out the fact that when he called the cops on Negs, he knew that his son was there, and even went further and said, "I hope he's the one that answers the door." But he also called that night, and thanks to Vicky Vibes and the stream she did about this when they had a falling out, she says that he called the cops that night 5 times. He would call them and say something, and then wait and not hear anything back, and then be calling again and again and again until they did finally go. And of course, nothing came from it. But the way that he's trying to act about this shit, this is exactly why it's important to keep receipts with him. You know what I mean? Download his streams, download other people's streams when he goes on panel, clip, because there's just mountains and mountains of evidence of this stuff. So, again, it's wild to me, the one person that has the most actual, like, evidence of problematic behavior and things like that's the one that's suing everyone. That's insane to me. Insane.
There are reasons. And if it doesn't fit the criteria, it's not going to happen. So for you to say, or anyone else to say, oh, Hussy's abuse, no, I'm not a vexatious litigant.
Yeah, you are.
She can cross her fingers and do whatever she wants to do because she's mad and Negs is mad. The decision didn't go his way in court or whatever. Now all of a sudden,
the decision didn't go his way in court. Number one, you did not sue Negs. You get that through your fucking head. You only sued DC. You didn't sue Negs. Okay? Now the other thing. It didn't go and have to be decided on by a judge. It was a mutual settlement that they agreed upon. There was nothing where a judge sided with you. No one sided with you. You came to an agreement. You should probably be careful about some of the stuff you're saying, because I don't know if Negs is listening, but there were stipulations and things about that like he's not allowed to just freely talk about all the ins and outs and things about this case.
No,
Because him getting on
really?
here and saying things about the
Whoa,
case
that's
that is a
breaking
flat out
news.
lie, probably not a smart idea.
And do whatever she wants, or anyone else to say, oh, Hussy's a beaut. No, I'm not a vexatious litigant. She can cross her fingers and do whatever she wants to do because she's mad and Negs is mad the decision didn't go his way in court or whatever. Now all of a sudden I'm a vexatious litigant. I have an attorney. He has what goes on and he makes the fucking decision. Maybe if people would stop fucking repeating history, I wouldn't have to repeat history. Everybody, like literally every fucking content creator has called me a scammer and a fraud. Everyone.
Yeah, that should tell you something, Hussy. That should tell you something. Everybody can't be wrong. Okay? Not everybody has some personal vendetta with you.
How you doing, Shaw?
People say it because it's the truth. It's the truth. Sorry. But I've made it clear. I think that what went on with that GoFundMe is a problem. You owe the money back to the people that donated because you guys ended up filing that fee waiver. So Maxwell got that money paid. Whatever he was paid in that should be given back to the GoFundMe. It's as simple as that. And then, on top of that, the more recent thing that went down with Blaze. And y'all raising money for that. And you have yet to show proof. And when people ask you, say, fuck you, I don't owe you guys anything. So, yeah, I think you are a scammer. And I think there's some fraud. I mean, you can tell Maxwell I said it. And he should be concerned about it too, because his name is on that GoFundMe. It's not just Hussy. It's actually in both of their names.
Everyone.
And
you were the only one.
Yep, and Fluffles is right. All of those are still open too. So he could be getting more money for something that his attorney filed a fee waiver and had paid. That's crazy.
That deleted that community post. Okay? That's why I come on your channel. And that's why
bullshit. You come on 21's channel because you think it bothers me. You come on 21's channel because you're trying to trigger.
And it does. And it does.
Please, Hussy. You might be blind. The rest of us aren't.
Sometimes I fuck with you in mine. Okay? People think that I'm like ready to sue. No, I don't.
People say that because you constantly threaten people with it on a daily basis. What the fuck are you talking about?
Holy shit.
Wasn't going to apologize to me. I made a community post 4 months ago and I said, apologize. I don't want to sue. She apologized. I didn't sue. Right? Even with DC several times.
But I didn't call you a pedophile. Okay? I think that Blaze was upset one night. I think she was probably tipsy and she called you a pedophile. And I think she did owe you an apology for that, which she did. End of story. It's not, I don't know why you're bringing that up or trying to compare it to me. I've never called you a pedophile or a predator. And you continue to bring up that you're suing me, but then you just talk about things that Neg said about you. Like, you can't sue me for what Neg said, Hussy. How about explain what it is that you're going to sue me for? I don't think you'll ever explain it. Number one, I don't think you're actually doing it. Number two, you're not going to explain shit because you know there's nothing. You know that. So you just keep listing things that other people did.
5 years ago, I said, stop it. I don't want to sue. And I didn't start the court. She did. She started with a fucking restraining order that she didn't even show up in court.
That's not
even
the same as the
Carrie,
lawsuit.
I told Carrie, remove the community tab, Carrie. I'm giving you not 24 hours, 48 hours.
Right.
And she didn't do it. She says, I'm not, okay.
Right.
I'll give you a chance.
But then you didn't do it.
And then when you double.
You didn't do it, though. You didn't do it then. And you know the other thing, Hussy, that you might be forgetting, and this is why I'm not taking anything that you say seriously, and I don't think anyone else should, in regards to these lawsuit threats against me.
You do take this shit seriously, though.
A couple of weeks ago, when that post happened, and you were threatening all that shit, and you have 48 hours and all of that, you also then went on a stream, said, well, you know, she didn't listen, so I've called Maxwell, and that's all I'm going to say about it, and so get ready, Carrie, whatever. You implied that you had talked to him, and that things were already happening. But then a few days later, you're on a stream, and you admit you haven't even talked to Maxwell yet. And he hasn't returned your call. So all of that shit you were saying when you were acting all high and mighty, when you were acting like you have it all figured out and this is already happening, and you had done none of that yet. You had done none of it. You sat there and told your audience. It wasn't just me that you were like you sat there on your streams and explained that you had already called Maxwell and that I was being
She is an
and
only
all of that.
child.
Only to turn around and then say, "Oh, well, I haven't called him yet. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but if she keeps this up, I will." So then it's like, so that whole time you were just lying. So why would I believe you now? Why would I believe anything you're saying right now? I know that you lie about this. You've already done it once. And again, what you did by threatening it and saying 48 hours and then not acting on that, that's just another example that you are a vexatious litigant. Go look up the criteria, Hussy.
When Hussy made threats like that towards me, she didn't care. She supported it. She fucking supported it. She was right there with him. She doesn't give a fuck. She does not give a fuck unless it's her.
And one of the fucking main things is threatening legal action and not following through. That is listed as harassment, using the legal system to harass people. One of the things that they list on there that is done is constant threats of legal action, but never any follow through. You're saying it, but then nothing is happening. That is harassment, Hussy, and you don't have the right to just do that to people. You might think you're untouchable. You're not. And like I've always said, no one is going to have to do shit to take you down. You will be your own undoing because you don't know when to quit. You just don't know when to quit. And your ego, you cannot fucking let it go. You have to fucking keep going and doing these things and lying. And that's what I was going to say earlier. The shit with AJ and him bringing up this choking shit. And now the fact that on this, he's changing it and saying it's about the fact that she streams for 20 hours. So that's the problem. But yet, hold on a second. Oh, my bad. All right. So what? With the shit with AJ though, like now I can't remember what the fuck I was saying. It'll come back to me.
Triple down and triple down and do what you want to do. What am I supposed to do? Nobody should be bullied.
Oh my god,
Nobody should be bullied.
you're the one bullying people.
Community tap Carrie. I'm giving you not 24 hours, 48 hours. And she didn't do it. She says, I'm not okay. I give you a chance. And then when you double down and triple down and do what you
I remember now. Frankie, thank you. He made up that AJ lie choking. Yes, thank you. That's what it was. So when he was on Angry Pistachio's panel the other night, he kept alluding that he had,
we've already talked about
he
this.
was not going to share it yet. And he was like going on. He was saying what it was. And he wants to audit through and that, and they weren't on the floor. He says he never that he did. And I think that's really all that is with the choking. So the full one is because she didn't feel like he had her back and was defending her.
Oh,
so he might have already now dropped another one.
What'd I do?
I mean, soon Fallon will be all that's left. Crazy.
You want to do? What am I supposed to do? Nobody should be bullied.
Then why do you bully
Nobody
people?
should be bullied. Nobody should be slandered. And if you do it,
then why are you doing it, Hussy? If you don't think constantly talking about my teeth, calling me crater face, talking about how ugly I am, that Michael must be cheating on me because he wouldn't want to fuck me.
He probably is.
That you and Anja sat up there and implied he's cheating on me. You've come in my chat and bought a super chat simply to harass Negs, saying, "Oh, Negs is got criminal charges filed on him," or some stupid shit like that. I've seen you go in Negs' chat and do the same thing.
Hussy's buying super chats and Carrie chat, but he won't buy one here. He won't. We get his membership back. Oh, I feel disheartened. I feel betrayed. I don't know what to say.
I mean, it's just countless instances that you are harassing people this way.
You make a mistake, you do something wrong, you say something wrong, apologize.
You don't.
Apologize.
You don't.
Okay?
You don't do that.
If you don't want to deal with bullies over in Carrie's corner or whatever, why do you keep streaming about her so much?
If I don't want to be bullied in Carrie's corner, Carrie, I'm still going to be bullied. It's not even bullied. I don't care about the bullying. Okay?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So when you get pushed back on this, your response is, well, now you're saying you wouldn't even call it bullying? It's not bullying. No shit, it's not bullying. No shit.
Be bullied in Carrie's corner. Carrie, I'm still going to be bullied. It's not even bullying. I don't care about the bullying. Okay? I don't care about I care about the more serious things. I don't care about bullying.
Oh, really?
I'm going to be 53 next.
What serious things do you care about? I would love to know what are the serious things, because I don't see you focus on anything like that with me. You're constantly just talking about my teeth, saying how ugly I am, no one likes me. Like, are you for real?
About the bullying, okay? I don't care about. I care about the more serious things. I don't care about bullying. I'm gonna be 53 next month. Okay, she's not.
If you don't care about bullying, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense either. If you don't care about bullying, then why did you make a GoFundMe and raise money to sue Azria for bullying you? What? You don't care about the bully? What? Yeah, you do. You love to play victim. You care about it a lot. You just don't care about it when you're the one doing it.
Don't worry about it, Zodiac.
I'm gonna
Don't
stop
worry
regardless
about
if I
it.
stream about it or not.
Oh,
and how
really?
many times have I said?
I'm not going to stop whether you stream about me or not. I was gone for over a fucking month. I was gone. You talked about me the entire fucking time. Do not act like it would make any fucking difference if I was saying shit about you or not. If I could leave for over a month and you continued the whole time, you can't act like it's just a response. That everything you do is just because I did. That's just not true. It's a cop out. It's not true at all. And you bragged about quote unquote running me off the internet because I was gone for a month. Now you're trying to claim that's what people are trying to do to you.
She's not serious. Don't
when
take
you
that
were
seriously.
literally just trying to call
Don't
me
take
out
that
and saying
seriously,
you did that to
Zodiac.
me.
It's not even bullying. I don't care about the bullying. Okay, I don't care about. I care about the more serious things. I don't care about bullying. I'm gonna be 53 next month. Okay, she's not gonna stop regardless if I stream about it or not. And how many times have I said, Carrie, let's stop this?
What?
Just like fucking the podcast TJ has said, she doesn't stop.
What?
So it's not.
Again, I was gone for a month, and then you bring up TJ saying it's just like TJ said, she's just not going to stop. I have never done a stream about TJ, by the way. He's the one that went and did that and blasted me and made it this huge thing on his channel and did streams about me. That's number one.
There's no way she hasn't reacted to TJ. There's no fucking way. She's talked so much shit.
Number two, I haven't said anything about him in I don't know how long now. Because he's not saying anything about me. I don't just choose to go at people like that. It's not the case. And the people that have went at me a lot and things like that, when they move on, I've moved on. I mean, it's just a fact. So you can keep trying to say that that's what you're doing, Hussy, but it's not. And you 100% use me to clickbait and get views. That's really the most that you can get at this point because people don't want to hear you go over Rosie and shit like that. They want the drama. And a lot of the people that you have over there still, they're left are people that just really dislike me. That's the comment they want. So you're leaning into that content. You know that's what people want from you. You can say that you're just here to make people laugh. Who's laughing? It surely ain't you.
It's not. She has to stop. If she wanted to stop, she would have. I would have too.
Lie.
What about that month that she was away? Because you had several streams during that time.
Yeah. So that month when she was, that's when it first happened, right? And
something along those lines.
It was somewhere around there, yeah. And that was when it first happened. And we were a big community together, her and I. And we shared a lot of everybody saw what happened. We all experienced it and this and that. So it just had broken out and we were talking about it. We are discussing it. I think that's normal. You can't just ignore something huge like that.
Then why do you
where you've been friends and streaming basically every
Then why were you expecting that out of others? So it's okay when it's, for a reason that you want. But when I'm gone for a month and come back and start talking about it again, that wasn't okay. Even though it was new for me, I hadn't had the chance to talk about a lot of it. Like you're full of shit, Hussy. You're a total fucking hypocrite. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter whether I was on here talking about you or not. You're gonna keep doing this. Again, this is where it's like I can't stand, Azria. But it's in situations like this, it's like at least I can respect that. Like she again owns that she does this shit. She doesn't pretend that she's above it. That's what Hussy does. He does the most and then wants to portray himself as an innocent victim.
Single day together. It affects the community. It affects the content creator.
No,
it affects everybody.
Shut
So
up.
we discuss. But after,
That's
you gotta move on.
that's not why you did it, Hussy. You just wanted to drag me. And then to say now you gotta move on when you won't stop. I need to move on. I didn't stream very much, especially the last few days. You're still flapping your gums nonstop about me. It doesn't matter, Hussy, and you know it.
Basically every single day together. It affects the community. It affects the content creator. It affects everybody. So we discuss. But after, you got to move on.
Okay, but the first stream I saw of yours when you covered Carrie, when you guys were fighting, around that time I was taking a break too, and one of the first things I saw was you talking about, oh, you beat up a bouncer, you did this, you did that, going after Tetra's teeth and yada yada. It didn't seem like it was a I need to address the community about what happened. It seemed more as a you fucking bitch, how dare you?
Right? That's exactly what it was.
All right, well, none of that was a lie.
Huh?
I'm not saying it was a lie. I'm just saying like I don't see this as a oh well I had to address the community thing. I think it was just pettiness.
It was just petty shit that you turned into
been
drama.
quite petty towards one another.
I'm not saying I didn't talk about it. I absolutely did. So if you're saying I never said that, I have talked about her. You're
But
saying
you
the
said
time she was gone. I brought up that. All right, I might have. I don't know.
Well, she was gone for a while, and you kept saying, "Oh, she's taking a break. She's taking a break. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, huh?" Meanwhile, you just said, "Oh, well, you know, I've given her chances to stop the drama."
You know, I was pissed, right?
So
you know,
so
I have a right to fucking say you pushed the bouncer. That's bad. Come on.
It happened like 20 years ago.
Well, what happened with Negs happened 5 years ago.
And
so the past is the past. She brings up the past. I bring up the past.
What does what Negs did have to do with me, though? That's what doesn't make sense, dipshit. Like, are you kidding?
I'll see
what happened with Negs happened
genuinely
5
fucking
years ago.
retarded.
So the past is the past. She brings up the past. I bring up the past.
I don't bring up the past. I was bringing up shit you now.
First of all, it is what it is. I don't even care at this point. Like,
oh, really?
My mates.
Wait, what do you mean you don't bring up the past? You absolutely do. You've been covering shit Hussy did before you guys were friends. What are you talking about?
I talked about it today.
No,
I'm not telling her stop talking about me.
Oh, you're not telling me stop talking about me. You're just saying, oh, you just can't criticize me in any way. That's where the problem is. Feel free to talk about me, but if you say anything negative, I'm fucking suing you. Like, again, Hussy, what do you think a judge is going to think when I play this for him or her? I mean, just think about your words here and the way that you're explaining things and the way that, yeah, you really, really, if you are serious about suing me, you know what? Let me shut up. I ain't giving you no damn tips.
He wants to talk about me, but stop fucking lying on me.
Oh,
you
I'm
can
not
react to
lying.
me.
What did I lie about?
Shoppers can react to me. I don't care.
What did I lie about?
But don't slander me. Is that too much to ask? Don't threaten me.
I haven't slandered or threatened
I think she said a lot of dumb shit. She says a lot of dumb shit all the time. That's one of my big points with her.
Of course, Rainbow Shine is back. She's been counting the fucking minutes. Oh my god.
Is a dumbass bitch. However,
yeah, sure. You don't say
there's a lot of people who are dumb on here, and I mean, we all want to be a part of this community. If we didn't, then we wouldn't be here. I don't think unless something has happened in your real life with someone, you don't need to be doing shit like calling the cops or calling people's jobs or talking to their family or whatever.
Nope, you don't.
Like,
okay, so I agree.
Then why do you constantly do it?
With AJ, yeah, I called her husband because there's no rationalizing with her.
3 times.
Obviously, we all know AJ.
That doesn't mean that you have the right to call her.
You know, when Carrie's wellness check happened, Hussy did like a big stream talking about how horrible that was. How horrible that was. I can't believe that fucking happened. And then he's doing it to other people.
It's been going on for way too long with her.
Bullshit. You keep it going.
I decided to talk to the husband. I mean, he knows me. We've spoken before. And it's not like it just happened.
But you didn't just talk to the husband.
And I'm not the only one that makes phone calls.
Yeah,
okay?
you really are.
You
really are.
Worse things are being done other than a simple, hello, can you talk? That's
like
not
what?
a problem.
Like what? What's being done that's worse?
What's the other thing you said? Calling the police. Yeah. I'm not going to call the police unless you threaten me. But yeah, calling the police, why is that such a problem?
Because you're wasting their time and you're using it to harass
I'm not calling the police on you because nobody's calling the police on you. Okay? You're not fucking coming up here and threatening to pow someone. You're not doing that. If
Who's
you did,
doing
guess
that
what?
to you?
People are going to fucking call the police on you.
AJ didn't do that
as
to
they
you.
should.
Something you got to keep in mind when you're doing that, you are sending an armed individual to someone's house when that happens.
A trained armed individual. A trained armed individual. Okay?
Trained is a bit of a stretch.
No. That's irrelevant.
But when Carrie also mentioned this. When you send the police to someone's house, what if they have a dog that's doesn't like other people? Next thing you know, this happens a lot. I've heard a lot of stories about this. Next thing you know, your dog is shot because they might have lunged at somebody. Someone just a dog.
That would be very unfortunate.
And then
but you wouldn't care.
The cops showing up to a parent's house, the kids are gonna have to see that. You got to think: is it?
Let me tell you something. When you come online, and your son's there and saying that I'm gonna pay someone to go pow you and Carrie too.
What?
If I don't come there myself, I will have that done. And
what?
Unicorn Girl says, have at it.
Wait. When did that happen? Was there something that I missed or didn't see? Because I don't remember him saying that. I don't remember him saying anything about a gun. I just remembered him saying he would make our kids orphans. That was the death threat. Am I crazy or did that never happen? Like, what are you talking about, Hussy? When did her son? Let me hear that again. Hold up.
And your son's there and saying that I'm going to pay someone to go pow you and Carrie too. If I don't come there myself, I will have that done. And Unicorn Girl says, have at it. At that point,
I don't remember that happening.
I'm just thinking to call the police. What happens after that? That's the police's responsibility. When things like that happen, when threats are made, when people want to go IRL on you like that to hurt you, you have to call the police. And
Oh,
they
really?
have to do their
Oh, really? Is that is that so? That's what we have to do, Hussy? Let me remind you. Let me remind you. Yep. Kid.
Oh my god, we already watched that. This stream. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers of reactions. Holy Jesus. Don't care.
If people held you to these same standards that you are trying to go at other people, you would be fucked. You'd be done. It's crazy.
their job. Okay? That's what they have to do. And as far as me calling the police, I always make it very clear to the police if there's a young person in the house or if there's a teenager in the house, like don't bang on the door, scare them, just be careful. I did that with
What? Don't bang on the door and do you know how these things work? You like Hussy, that's not how that works. At all. And when you are doing these things, when you send authorities, shit can go sideways. There's always the risk of that. And if somebody is actually in danger or something like that, then the risk is worth it. It is not worth the risk for this dumb bullshit that you're talking about on here. And at the very least, it does, traumatize children when they have to deal with all the police showing up to their house and shit. It's scary, but you don't give a shit because you want revenge. Doesn't matter who it hurts.
next. I absolutely 100% did that. Okay? So, yeah.
Well, I think everyone here could say that they have had their life threatened on the internet. I once had my address read to me while playing Xbox as a kid. Someone literally shut off my internet from their computer.
Say that again, 21?
I have had my life threatened on the internet. I literally had someone read out my address when I was playing on the Xbox. I had someone shut off my internet through their computer. And I've seen all sorts of terrible shit, including in this community. Like, I've there have been mods of Carrie who have said they want to give me street justice and fucking come find me. Like, and you know what I do? Yeah. I let it go.
Oh,
That's
really?
They want to react.
Okay, 21. Let's not forget. Let's talk about the things that have went on with 21's people and the way that he handles things, or she.
Oh Lord, fucking yeah. Hey Carrie, I've seen what your mods have said. In fact, I've brought it to you, and you said you don't support that, and then you did nothing about it. I've seen what your mods have said. I've been told by your ex-mods what's been said in there. I have been threatened. And like I said, I let it go. I don't do shit about it. Other than fucking call you out on the internet. Like, come on.
Handles things like that. Let me remind 21 of a little something that happened on her channel. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. Oh my god. So many fucking streams about me. Let's see. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay, somewhere around here. Oh my god. So many fucking streams, 21. Jesus. Okay, so...
You have a million fucking streams.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. Again, fucking transphobia in the chat. 21 needs to take etiquette classes on how to act ladylike and demure. Fuck off. What mod said that, 21? Skelter. Skelter the fucking psycho said that.
Oh, wait, it's definitely before that. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay, finally. Jesus, 21. Too much shit. Let's see. So this is from Slayer Chow is this person's name. And they used to be
Bringing up
a
Slayer
mod. I haven't seen
again.
them.
She's bringing up Slayer again. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god. She wants to use this as a fucking gotcha so fucking bad. So fucking bad. Oh my god. She's been doing this. Demure. I don't know how to say it properly. I don't know how to say it properly. Oh my god. She's still going for the fucking Slayer Chow shit. Yeah, okay. Skelter said that 21 shouldn't be treated like a person because YouTube. Yeah. Skelter said that I'm a fucking criminal who needs to go to jail. Again, going after Slayer the fucking troll. There's a difference between fucking Slayer and Skelter, who literally fucking doxed me. Did Slayer dox you? Did Slayer dox you? Did Slayer say he was gonna intimidate your family? Slayer didn't do shit. He said mean words online. Good God.
Them around as much, so I don't know if they're still in the community. But at the time that this happened, about almost a year ago. Well, no, yeah, 8/18, so a year ago. Let's just listen to this.
Those allegations.
He was hit by you, right? I said you're going to destroy his car.
I've never called in the shower and you're sitting there telling me fucking visit me and live with you in the background check. You have a big fucking apartment and it's worth thousands of dollars. I was expecting to come up and just fucking chill with you and live with you and you pay for everything. He admitted it. I didn't know you were actually fucking homeless and living in the car. I didn't know. Fuck me running. Shit. I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
Slayer,
Hey, what's going on?
Fuck off, faggot.
Kicked her instantly. I'm sorry, that's still fucking funny. Kicked her fucking instantly. Also, dude, I haven't heard from fucking J-Dubs in a long ass time. Holy shit.
She really comes in trying to derail fucking talking about why did you get cooking making? Dude, I was in Calypso's chat and someone brought up the fucking Carrie's son got a DUI, which I said I find it funny because it's total bullshit. And she said, "Keep my son out of your mouth, motherfucker." And I was like, "Good lord."
Why do you call her Fagula? Bring her back.
Bring it back. Yeah, let me bring her back. Fuck off, you faggot! I'm gonna
No, stop. Come on. Bring her back. What's going on?
So it was kind of hard to hear that there, but if you listen, what he just said there, besides he calls me a slur and then says, "I'm going to beat the fuck out of your son," literally threatening violence on somebody's family.
Bring it back. Yeah, let me bring her back.
21 wouldn't understand mother instincts on protecting their child. Dude, people say the weirdest fucking shit on here. Yeah, Vaughn and J-Dubs are on panel, and Carrie is asking about her own dumb shit. Yeah. Yep. Demure? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know that shit. Maybe I'm proving their fucking point. But, dude, I do not give a fuck that Slayer said that. I do not give a fuck. He's a fucking troll. He's a fucking troll that lived on the other side of the fucking country who was fucking with her. You can't say that shit about Skelter. That motherfucker found all my shit and made a fucking threat video. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Fuck off, you faggot! I'm gonna
No, stop. Come on. Bring her back. What's going on?
Kill yourself, Carrie.
Oh, you shouldn't tell people to do that in Minecraft.
Yeah, so anyway, it's fucking stupid. Brings her up, invalidates her entirely, kicks her off, continues as if nothing happened. Honest to God, the way fucking Carrie treats everybody else, the whole fucking community that don't like her. Fuck her. I don't give a shit. Fuck her. Oh my God. Okay.
I wasn't even defending what Slayer did. I said she treats everyone else like shit. She can go fuck herself.
So
there you have it. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. Somebody literally threatening violence on my son. She doesn't care. And so that's what makes this kind of shit that she says on her channel really actually quite fucking ridiculous. Let's not play victim when you guys are doing the most. Just like Hussy. You do the...
Did Slayer make a video with pictures of your loved ones in it to threaten you? No? Well then, Slayer and Skelter on 2 different fucking levels. Eat shit.
You are just as much of a hypocrite, 21. Do not fool yourself.
Action. They want you.
And again, I have shown her the shit that Skelter's done. She knew about the video. She still keeps him around. Doesn't care. Called me out when I went after him. Fuck that.
To shut up. Like it isn't a reason to get police involved because there are people around that person.
Listen, there are people in your chat right now that have threatened to assault me. I didn't get the police involved. 21.
I'm gonna guess we're talking about Yato.
Whatever.
Yato said that
I'm not answering any of Yato's questions. So I'll answer your. Yato said nothing.
From what context I've heard, it was
nice try.
What?
Nice try. So you're gonna word it differently and think like I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, I'm not reading anything that Yato's saying. I'm just saying that what I heard was that you threatened to call cops on Yato, and he said, if you call cops on me as a black man, I'm coming and slapping the shit out of you.
Go for it, bitch, and see what happens.
Again, you're threatening to go IRL on when he hasn't done anything. He's just on YouTube.
Please don't bring Yato into this conversation. He's fucking trash.
Oh, wow.
No, I didn't.
But you were fine with bringing Yato into shit when you thought it suited your narrative that you were trying to push, right? You were all about Yato like a week or 2 ago when he was talking shit about me, right? Now that he's talking shit about you, now nobody should listen to him again. Right.
Yes, you did. You said there's people in my chat who threatened to sue me.
I'm assuming that's Yato. All right, moving along. What other questions about Carrie?
What do you mean about Carrie?
Did you want to ask me something about her? You were saying people in her chat come after you.
Well, I was just using them as an example because
yeah, people in everybody's chat. People in your chat come after me. Gigi's chat come after me. Carrie's chat come after me. Shell's chat come after me. Who have I come after?
Show me, Hussy, where anyone in my chat has ever said that they are going to come to your house, that if you say something about them, they're going to show up on your doorstep. Show where anybody from over here said that. It didn't fucking happen. You had someone on panel with you that made a threat of violence against me, and you said nothing. You didn't care. So miss me with whatever this fake bullshit is that you're doing.
Who have I called cops on?
Unicorn Girl.
Unicorn Girl's a content creator. You want me to talk about chat or content creator?
And
I'm a content creator. I'm just talking about how people are threatening. I'm using an example.
All right, chats. I've never called the police on anyone in your chat.
I've also threatened content creator. Your fucking TJ is threatened to beat the shit out of me. I didn't call cops on.
I would have called the cops on someone that's threatened to beat the shit out of me.
And again, you gotta think.
Cops when someone threatens my life. I call cops and if you want to have an argument that you don't believe I should do that, then I'm never going to agree with you.
All right, well,
so if someone's threatening your life to come to you and to unalive you, that should be ignored. Is that what you're telling people to do? Ignore it.
It really depends on the scenario, but I've had that happen in my life.
That's not what I asked you. Are you telling people that if their life is being threatened and ignore it or report it to the police?
If it's someone that it's some random internet dude who is the first time they've ever talked to you or mentioned you, yes, it's the fucking internet. It's the internet.
The fact that I sued DC, a random internet person that lived in Washington, DC, and I live in New York City, documenting her slander and defamation was a mistake.
How do we get to DC?
Because you're saying random people on the internet should not be documented if they're threatening or whatever. But what happens is lawsuits could happen.
No.
And you need documentation.
They didn't say documented.
Did you have a history with DC before that? She wasn't a random. She was a creator.
I didn't have any problems with DC until DC started dating next.
Okay, but you had a history.
We had like a cordial relationship. She was going to come to New York City, travel to New York City. We were, no, she wasn't a problem. We weren't like a problem. We had a little bit of a tiff when Callie and the situation happened, but no, I was on her panel 5 years ago several times. She came on my panel. She became a problem when she started dating next.
No, she became a problem for you when she started criticizing you and calling out your behavior. That's when she became a problem.
When Callie and the situation happened, but no, I was on her panel 5 years ago several times. She came on my panel. She became a problem when she started dating next.
I think there's a huge difference between that and Unicorn Girl's son. Do you even know the guy's name? Do you even know anything about the guy? He was literally just, everyone knew him as Unicorn Girl's son, who is not in the community, had shown up on a panel, and...
I don't have to know his name. The fuck?
It's some random guy.
What? It's not a random guy. It's Unicorn Girl's son that I know her name, and the cops know that she's a fucking problem. Why do I need to know his birthday, his name, his shoe size? Who the fuck gives a shit? That's so irrelevant stuff. I didn't make a name up for the cops. I didn't know his name.
My point is, this guy is just some random guy. He's
Torby Cat, telling the community someone's son's job, yes, that is a fucking dox. It's bullshit. Doesn't need to fucking happen. Hussy could fuck off with that shit.
That does not know me but wants to fucking unalive me and unalive Carrie. Exactly.
We're going for that logic, we're going to go off the assumption that this guy's willing to throw away his entire life and go to jail for life to deal with someone on YouTube.
Right, so maybe he's not well. Maybe he really does need to be judged.
I think he's...
Listen, say what you want. If I find it questionable, and if I find it a threat, if it's a fucking threat, I'm going to report it. 21, it's that simple. You're never going to change. It's doing the right thing. Now, you want to handle things your way? Go for it.
And on top of that, you did it live, on stream, while Fallon and Blaze were giving you addresses in the side chat, where anyone could have joined and seen it.
I don't find anything wrong with any of this.
That was doxing.
I didn't put her address out there. Unicorn Girl has already admitted that we don't have her address.
Okay, but you guys were putting what you thought was her address in the side chat that anyone could have joined the panel and seen.
It didn't happen.
When it didn't
None of that didn't happen. Nobody joined the panel and see it. We didn't dox her.
It still could have happened.
A lot of things could have fucking happened. It didn't happen.
Let's just not go on panels and discuss people's addresses.
We didn't. I need an address to report. How am I going to report someone without an address? Seriously.
If you don't even know their address, it's probably not a credible threat.
That's not correct. What does the threat have to do with someone's location?
Jesus.
I'm saying you don't know info about this guy. He's some random on the internet.
Cops know info about Unicorn Girl. They knew her. Did you know this? When I said her first name, they already knew her last name.
Carrie was
I'm
on
not gonna
panel
believe
when he did
Because I'm known to be a
that.
fucking pathological liar when it comes to shit like this. Okay, you don't have to believe it.
You kind of are.
You can call
Hussy.
yourself. You know, you can call yourself.
You kind of
I'm
are.
here.
Carrie could have easily called Maxwell and questioned the $100 refund that she thinks I got, and did her actual homework
What?
before she got online.
Wait.
And she accused me.
$100? I don't know what you're talking about. Because I never said anything about $100. So that's first and foremost. But like this is just so crazy that he is sitting up here trying to justify all this. He cannot take accountability.
Maxwell.
And guess what, Hussy? I think you're right. I think I should call Maxwell. Maybe I will have a talk with him and just ask him exactly what I'm being sued for. So, good idea, Hussy.
Record it when it happens.
$100
Record it when it
refund that
happens.
she thinks I got,
Record it when it
and did her
happens.
actual homework before she got online, and she accused me of fraud and scam. Okay.
Wouldn't Maxwell sharing that be a breach in attorney-client privilege?
Probably not, because the community had given me the money. No, I don't think it will.
Didn't Ezra call Maxwell and try to ask about that stuff, and she couldn't even get through him? She couldn't get past the
Azria was, she was harassing. So my attorney doesn't have to speak to fucking Azria. Azria was calling to harass him. Is he suing me? Is he fucking suing me? Pick up the phone. I'm going to report you. That's fucking harassment. But if you donate $100 and you call to Robert and say I donated $100 to his GoFundMe, did you get it? You'll get an answer.
That seems like a huge breach in privacy to talk about a client's financials like that.
No, I don't think so. Basically, if it's on.
If you are calling the police over a threat, you should call your own precinct, not a person who's several states away. Sending police to someone's house over an internet threat is just an intimidation tactic and trying to use the police against them. If you think your life is genuinely in danger, you should talk to your own police. Because if something did happen to you, who do you think's going to show up? The police all the way out in fucking Pennsylvania or the ones in New York?
On GoFundMe, it's different. And
if you really have to, don't you have to go to Discovery to find out stuff like
if
that?
I give the permission, I don't see why it's a huge breach of contract.
But how does Maxwell know you get permission for that?
Maxwell knows that I got the money through audience donations.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
If you want to verify, that's your right. You have to. And we've never had anybody that questioned anything because they know I've always been honest.
That's not true.
She just wants to come up and talk shit, just like when she came up and talked shit about the picture. She didn't show any proof. She didn't show any proof.
Yes, I
She
did.
can prove she said that I sexualized. It's how she can prove it. That I sexualized a minor. Good luck. Good luck. Asking, are they gay? Period. Done deal. And then after saying, because if they are, Negs is not going to be very happy. Like, and that's it.
Why is that your business?
Where's the sexualization?
There, that's what I was talking about. Again, Hussy, I've already explained this, but you're taking sexualized as meaning one thing when I was saying something else. In fact, hold on a second. Let's do this really quick.
What is happening?
Okay, so what I was talking about. Let me pull this up now.
Chat, somebody give me $50 for watching this bullshit.
I am talking about it and saying that you sexualized a minor. Saying that you were talking about something of a sexual nature, sexual knowledge, sexual behavior, sexual orientation. By you looking at a picture of a minor and then speculating on their sexual orientation, that's what I meant.
What the fuck does this have to do with asking if the dude's gay or not? This is sexualization, not. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? Can she not read? Can she not fucking read? She's literally reading a case about pedophilia, trying to say that she's not calling Hussy a pedophile. Oh my fucking god. This fucking dumbass bitch. This dumbass bitch. Oh my god. This has nothing to do with fucking sexual preference. This is talking about the effects of sexual images on children and early exposure. This is nothing. This does not have anything to do with your argument. You stupid bitch. Oh my god. Stop giving him ammo. Stop giving Hussy ammo, you stupid fuck.
Meant by you were sexualizing them. I did not say that you were a predator or a pedophile, and I made it clear that I didn't think you did anything inappropriate with Negs' child. I think that you took something, you saw that picture, and in your mind, you saw a gotcha. You saw something you could take and then use to, get back at Negs. That's it. And I still think it was wrong. And I still think that you were going.
What was she trying to prove with that? I'm so confused. What was the point of showing that article? What?
IRL and had no business talking about his son in the first place, period. Much less about whether or not he is gay. I've never implied that you did anything sexual to his son in that way. And if you watch the stream where this was discussed, which one I'm going to find and share my community tab or something, so people can see the full context of what was said. Because when you watch the full context, you'll see exactly what I meant. He's trying to twist it now because he thinks that's something that justifies, if he can make it seem like I was calling him a predator, then it justifies him threatening me with these lawsuits and shit. That's what it is.
I know you're not. I know you're not. I'm just saying, it's crazy, but she says she could, why 100% did, and I can prove that.
I'm not sure how we got to this topic.
Because he's deflecting.
Dirty Uncle Sal, I'm not happy with, we're moving, stay on topic, okay, Dirty Uncle Sal. But Dirty Uncle Sal, why are you doxing Greg? Why are you going in Nex's chat and saying what his family owns, what they don't own, you're going to get all the information and send it to Nex? Why are you doing that? That's not cool. And yeah, that's my name, but...
So only you can harass people's families at their jobs, right?
What his family owns, what they don't own, you're going to get all the information and send it to Nex. Why are you doing that? That's not cool. And yeah, that's my name. But why are you doxing? Everybody knows 21's name. I'm not going to mention her name because it's going to kick me off, right? It's called doxing, right? So why do you allow that?
Everyone does not know 21's name, Hussy. That is not true. That's not true.
But your whole fucking community does. And I wonder why that is, Carrie.
But also, it really wouldn't justify it anyway. Because that's not really the issue. Right? It's not, it doesn't matter if somebody else shared it. It's still, you are still doing it as well. So, again, excuse after excuse.
This is what I'm saying.
Hey, Chubby.
So, yeah, we know her name too. I'm not going to say it.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good point, Strawberry.
Strawberry a wrench.
She doesn't have a wrench.
Good. She's never gotten a wrench in my channel, ever.
Oh,
I think it's the first time
wow.
I've ever seen Strawberry. Strawberry doesn't like me.
You're not missing anything. She's psycho. She's a racist psycho.
Yeah, so are half the people in your
community. I gotta agree with Chad on this one. I don't think you have, just like I told Carrie, I don't think you have much room to go after people for doxing.
No, I'm not saying that. But my point is, if you are completely against it, you shouldn't allow it in your chat. Because if they come in my chat and they're going to throw your name around, I'm going to stop it.
That's not true.
That is
I have screenshots of your chat.
not true.
You said it.
The first example of anyone using my name on Hussy's channel was literally Carrie on stream. She's got no fucking place to talk.
Wait, who doxed in my chat?
No, it's not Kenny. It's Kenneth. Kenneth.
That's not a dox.
Okay.
I've shared that name multiple times.
Get it right.
But
so, what are you doing this weekend? Where do you hang out? Do you go clubbing or do you like to color and watch TikTok movies too?
I usually hang out. Usually, play some video games. Try to hang out when I'm at work.
Are you serious when you ask me if I play video games, or are you just trying to like? Whatever?
No, but I honestly don't believe you do that. But I think everyone should download Fortnite, including Carrie.
What the fuck did you? Don't you need a joystick for that?
I think, well, you probably actually nowadays Fortnite's on the phone. So you can't.
A joystick? I can't.
That's true, and that's what I say. That is totally true. I totally agree with that. She's quoting me. I've said this years ago. If you don't want to be doxxed, don't dox.
Well, then
right?
why are you complaining that you've been doxxed?
No, you didn't dox people. No.
But you doxxed.
I'm not going to lie and say you did. You got doxxed. And everything I said was true. Skelter doxed you. And it's also true that I told him to not.
No, you doxed 21. You doxed 21.
You said it on stream first. You said it on stream first, bitch. No, do not say don't blame it on Skelter. Skelter was the one who fucking did it. God. Fucking Skelter did it for you and Hussy. You guys were asking for it. And you were so fucking happy to have it. I've got the screenshot of you and fucking Wafter's DMs fucking, by the way, we found 21.
Some other person, I'm not going to say it more, but you're standing next to another person. And, yeah.
What?
Wait, was that the thumbnail?
Yeah.
I'm not in the thumbnail.
No, maybe it wasn't in the thumbnail. It was in the video. I think it was like a minute long. And there's a picture of you standing next to someone a little taller than you. Kind of look alike.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that was in there too.
Wait a minute.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I never
So,
saw the video, and if you click on that link now, it's not there. So it's interesting to me that Hussy actually did see it.
Around 2 hours now, so I think I'm going to go and hop off.
All right, thank you for
yeah, thank you for coming up. I'm sure we'll have many great conversations that totally won't go into a shit show at some point. But yeah, thank you all for coming on. Thank you, Vidal, for $5.
Yeah, I've been doxxed. I've been doxxed up and down. Yeah. Strawberry Douche doxed my entire family, Vidal, right? Vidal, why don't you send a super chat telling everybody how Strawberry Douche doxes everyone? Could we get a super chat saying that?
Actually, there's no super chat. I'm going to go back to. Hold on. The login address. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Oh, not, why,
that's right.
being an asshole? I like being an asshole. Are we all assholes on the internet? Like, fuck off. You want to
Sorry, I missed this, Reggie.
What happened?
Oh, I missed the super chat from earlier. Reggie for $5. As the community lawyer, I have to ask Hussy, what is your favorite type of Uber driver to harass? Is he picky or does he not care?
I really don't care. I don't find it harassment. I find it comedy.
It's not. It's not
guy coming after
funny.
shift, come here late at 5 in the morning.
Come up for a good time?
That's not funny.
I mean, you know, whatever. No one cares what you want. All right, cool.
That's sexual harassment.
All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
All right, bye.
Oh boy. Jesus. Actually. All right, see you guys later. Maybe I'll stream later. I do want to go over that incel panel that Pistachio did.
On that note, yeah, I'm not gonna get to the mistress dissection.
Oh my god, I can't believe we watched that whole fucking thing. Oh my god, 3.5 hours. Motherfucker. Okay, I gotta hop off. That was too much.